You're about to listen to TADPOG, Tyler and Dave Play Old Games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to another just burgeoning with just greatness and love
and wetness,
mostly wetness.
pretty much all wetness. 98% wetness.
For two different reasons.
Yeah,
One,
we're wet for Casey.
we're wet for Casey.
Hello.
Two, this Aquabats game we're playing.
right,
The
not-
super aquatic games.
Not those Aquabats.
Wet.
No, not the good ones.
Not the ones that people know of. Not the ones that had a show. Not the Waluigi cosplayers that you know and love.
So, what's the full title of this game? The Super Aquatic Game starring the Aquabats.
You got it.
Okay,
Or as it's known in Europe, James Pond's Crazy Sports.
that's a lot better. It's a lot better.
Maybe Tiny Toons Wacky Sports didn't come out in the maybe that was an issue because they're like, man, people are gonna get these people are gonna confuse James Pond, the most famous fish in the world, with the Tiny Toons.
Yep. Well, yeah, of course. Like our first point, wet for Casey. Welcome back.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Again.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
All right.
It's going.
Good.
going.
Thank you guys for having me back.
Yeah.
Love the listeners. Love the love coming back. I got a couple of dick pics.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, you got some fans out there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
You're back for more dick pics? Is that like the
Pretty much.
I ran
Pretty
out of
much.
dick. Snapchat deletes them. I ran out of dick
Yeah.
pics.
24 hours is not long enough.
I mean, you're right. It isn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Or for like breasts or anything
Yeah.
else.
No, for anything.
A nice
No, it's-
back shot. I mean, fuck. Hold on to those. Haven't got any of those yet. Don't send me those. Just dicks. Please. Find my own.
Speaking of finding dicks on the internet, this is a nice little thing that someone turned me on to this weekend. Paul from the Press B to Cancel podcast. We were hanging out on Discord, and he was like, "Hey, I heard about this this site that's kind of like Twitch meets ChatterBait, and it takes like the worst of both platforms and puts it together." And so we checked it out late Saturday night, me, Pausch, and Grim. And there were on the site literally 10 people streaming. 9 of those were men, and one of them was a woman. Out of the 9 men who were streaming, at least 3 of them were just streaming themselves watching gay porn, and 2 of them had crotch cams set up
Nice.
for their tiny penises.
So Grim was really into it, is what you're telling me.
Actually, Grim
Grim was like, my people. Grim's got a very big penis. He don't have enough money for me to know that.
Grim was not so much into the 9 guys streaming, but instead trolling the one woman who was streaming.
What was she doing in her stream?
Describe her. Like, what was, I mean,
She was playing solitaire and griping about the fact that on this platform she had to play a video game. So it was pretty entertaining.
Like, just like with a real pack of cards, like playing solitaire, like...
At one point she did pull tarot cards out, but no, she was playing she like not even Windows solitaire, like some kind of like malware. You download this solitaire game from a fucking site on the internet, and now all your personal information
was
is
she
everywhere.
naked? Was there
So
some lingerie? Anything?
at one point, she did have a pop out accident. And then we let her know that happened so she could fix it.
Ma'am.
That's exactly what Paul said. It's like,
Just trying to be a gentleman
Yeah.
here. I think your titty popped out.
yeah, she was. The reason that Grim was trolling her, like his angle was that she had very hairy legs. And then she also had hairy armpits. So it was one of those situations where it was very much like, and none of it was mean.
Okay.
Like, I mean, it was just like fucking around kind of deal. But like the thing that was funny to me, because like I was like, no, I'll watch. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm going to watch and I'm going to laugh. The funniest thing was when he started talking about when he shits and he has to wipe. He's got so much hair. He asked her if she had a hairy butthole.
Oh, so he was really trying to get to,
Well,
give a little piece of
He's
himself.
like, isn't this funny, you guys? Oh, here's your butthole.
Wait, yeah, well, what was funny about it is like, she and her moderators are trying to skate that line where it's like, is he really into this, or is he just giving her shit because she's really hairy? So anyway, but yeah, it's if anybody wants to check it out. Oh, and then like
You guys go ahead and leave. I'm going to keep trolling this girl. I'm having so much fun trolling her. You guys go ahead and leave.
I was playing Super Double Dragon, and I had that pulled up on the other monitor, and I was like, eventually someone's going to pay enough for her to take her clothes off. That never happened, and I understand why, because it's like, in order for her to do a flash, it would have cost $15, and it's like, that's not going to happen, I don't think. That seems like a lot of money for that thing that's free on the internet.
Wow.
But she was also she was multitasking because she was on this site, which is called, let me pull it up. I already forgot. It's Plex Storm. If anybody is curious, it's called Plex Storm. And I posted a link to it on the TADPOG Discord. And I think it was Paul Pig who said your mileage may vary, because when I checked it out during the day, there was a girl playing Donkey Kong Country 64 with her tits out. So, I mean, that sounds a lot more promising.
Oh, it's a daytime side. Okay.
Yeah.
And how much was that?
I don't know. I mean, she
Curious.
might have just been
Just out there.
doing it.
Just like,
yeah.
hey, this is how
just
I-
fucking getting it.
So I play DK.
I'm gonna collect.
This is how I rope you in. This is
Yeah.
the good stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to collect all the shit.
Wait till
And
they get-
then, yeah.
I hope she has a much
My little
smaller
Diddy-
breasted friend that
Diddy
takes over whenever Diddy Kong is
For
player
sure.
one.
And then one with stretchy arms.
So that's worth $15 to see that.
Yeah.
Oh man, like okay. I would do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. A BBW and a very petite porn star tag teaming back and forth playing Donkey Kong Country between DK and Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And they bust each other out of barrels. That's important too. Brings a whole nother dimension to the term claptrap, I think.
Because the way you talk, I like the way you talked about that, because it had
Thank
the
you.
same air as telling a story about going to a strip club.
It felt like it. It really did, because I was hanging out with Polish and Grim watching a girl who was like, if she takes her clothes off, fine. If she doesn't, it's also okay. Because we're just kind of hanging out and doing our own little fucking riff tracks on Discord to what's going on. So, yeah, it was a fun time. So I guess if anybody wants to hang out and to go to a virtual strip club with us,
Look at this Tuesday's Plex Storm night.
well, it's got to be a
The
Saturday.
new heroes of the Plex Storm.
Right? bit.ly/Tadpog Discord. I can't guarantee that's going to happen again, but
So you need to start your own channel
I think it's
there where it
pretty
just
cool.
knees out
I think
all
it's
the
really cool.
time.
you know what? No, I don't think I would. There's not a user base there. If there was a user base, for sure, yeah, I'd play. I'd get fucking hard and play Super Double Dragon. I don't care.
There's your side hustle, Casey.
Yeah. How long? Just stay hard. Just try that's like
That
not only am I fucking killing it in this game, I have been hard
Yeah.
for 3 fucking hours,
yeah.
bro.
Before I started playing, I took 4 blue chews.
No, I think you have to be like just yourself. No medical,
No enhancements?
No.
No cyborg
Yeah,
implants.
that's not fun.
I've never done that.
Me neither.
I'm curious.
I am too. Like, is it gonna make my dick any bigger?
All right, the
Like,
next Tadpog video.
Yeah.
All three
All
of us.
three of us
Yes.
think blue chews. Then what?
Who knows?
We'll see. What was that Tosh.0 where they
Ass
all
up.
took Viagra and watched gay porn to see like
I haven't seen
who's gonna
that.
out first?
That's funny. No, I think
I love him.
It's just like Viagra, right? It just makes your dick hard for a long time.
I don't know how long. Yeah, how long does it last? How big does it get? Like,
I don't know that it does anything with size, right?
Well, no.
I mean, it gets all engorged probably. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know how it works.
Does it feel different?
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I will find out on
So
Patreon.
let me just say, like, if I had to do anything afterwards, like, I'm gonna have
Like
a hard
go to
time.
work, you mean?
Well, yeah, and I can't just tuck that thing. Like, it's gonna be,
Get the medical tape.
obvious. I mean, yeah, like,
Yeah.
and I think that might be kind of fun too. Like, listen, here's these 3 fuckos. What the fuck?
We all leave like we have our ribs wrapped up. Just
Yeah.
No, dude, dick's
tape the
dick's
dick up.
poking out, like trying to poke through, and just or like
Yeah.
off to the side where maybe where you're nice, like I'm a cool guy jeans,
Right.
like look, this makes my dick look great.
Yeah.
But then you also have a fucking huge boner, like,
Yeah.
dude.
Do you remember that episode of Tadpog where Tyler, Dave, and Casey all ate Blue Chew and then went to the Olive Garden for 4 hours?
In basketball shorts?
They walked around the mall. Like, no, it had to be somewhere like you have to like it has to be out there. Not just like, oh, I'm at a table. I feel cool. Like I feel comfortable.
They
Like,
went
no,
to
it
the
needs
beach.
Yeah. Honestly, I think just like some nice fitting pants, with
went to church.
a nice fucking huge dick bulge.
They went to a high school basketball
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Prepare bail money now, please.
Yeah.
They really like the Cardinals.
No, like
but
walking
man,
around.
fuck, man. Now I'm like, before we started recording this,
Yeah.
I was curious. Now I'm like really curious.
I think it would be kind of fun, like with the bros, like test it out before, like you test it on with your lady.
I don't
think.
know. I want to dive right in.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a day off and send Henry to Grams and be
Yeah.
like, we're going to see how many times we can do this.
Yeah. So yeah, like I wonder if it affects like your orgasm at all, or like your ejaculate, or
Yeah, can you keep going and
like
just
is there more cum involved,
multiple
like
times.
the Semenax pills? Like, can we get a combo deal?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, it is.
Yeah. So how like Pornhub's got all these like little advertisements for the stupid chatterbait and the fucking jerk mate and all this bullshit. But yeah, there was like,
You take that back.
I'm sorry. I'm sure it's a great site.
We're huge on chatterbait.
They snap the fingers, the clothes come off. I don't know what they do. But no, there was pills, right? And it's like the Semenax. Before it was like this little like splooge of
Favorite book in the Bible, Semenax.
Yeah. And then there's like with Semenax, and it's just like fucking pelting this fucking bottle of pills with cum, and you're like, dude,
Is that how it works?
yeah, I hope so. That's what they fucking advertise, you fuckers. But that sounds like fun. Just like just a ridiculous amount of cum. Like even just for yourself. Like I'm just gonna paint the fucking whatever the bathroom vanity mirror. Standing up. I'm not gonna like from back here. I'm just gonna pow 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 and just like really get some firepower. I think that would be also cool. So, dick hard. How long?
I mean, if it lasts longer than
So
4 hours,
that was
consult your physician.
I'm
so.
gonna go back to it. Like, so if you're like, if you bust, so you've come, right? And then,
Oh, yeah.
and then maybe you come twice, okay? But then you've got this hard dick for like how many more hours? Does it go away naturally? Does it just
No
hang
idea.
around?
Probably hangs around,
And
right?
then like maybe your lady or your man or whatever like wants to keep fucking, and you're just like,
Fine, I'll take some more.
well, yeah, but then like, do you ever get bored? Like, listen, please, no more.
It's
Like,
chafed on the side.
yeah,
It's got a racing stripe.
I think that Nikki's going to give out before me.
yeah. Well, you don't even have a choice though.
Gauntlet thrown.
You're asleep, passed out from multiple orgasms.
No
Good
contest.
for you. Right, yeah. And you're there naked, fucking just dick straight up. Like it's hard dick, and you're just like.
Uh-huh. You decorate it.
She wakes you up 3-4 hours later, like just on top of you, just like fucking you, like, and you're like,
All right.
okay, yeah, all right, I'm gonna hang in there.
Oh, you again?
Okay, bitch, get off me. Does that ever happen? Please, Tadpog Nation, let us know. Let Casey know.
It's got to happen.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm that one guy. Like, what did you fucking think of that? Why'd you fucking ruin that, Casey? Fuck you.
Nah, I've thought about it a lot.
Yeah. What are the consequences? The benefit, yes, I could see, but I worry about stuff like that. Like my own shit. Like, what happens after?
I worry about like my heart exploding or something.
Or your dick. That's.
I worry about the
cool,
dick
too.
not going down. You had to get the needle in it to
Oh.
draw the blood out.
Wow.
It'll go down. I bet it'll go down. I mean, right? Is that how they fix it when it doesn't go down?
Yeah, I think they have to put a needle in it.
They leech you?
Yeah.
I guess so. I'm contemplating like the swollen balls from just like a lot of fucking. You know, like if you're just, you know, there's a woman smashing on your pelvis and like, you know, the cock is nice and hard. It's probably nice and rigid and
Thank you.
and resilient. And you're just like, okay, it's doing its thing. It's fluid. It's staying in there. But then like your balls, like they're
They're like, I want
they're
in
just
there.
out there. They're-
Ow,
yeah,
ow,
yeah,
ow.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just curious about the misters. That's all. A lot of things.
We're a little tired, Casey, please.
We need to experiment.
My dick was like, okay. My mom was like, hell no.
All right, so here's the challenge. We all get some Blue Chew, and then we experiment with it, and then we come back, we report back on a Patreon episode.
Sounds pretty good. That's pretty good.
Because I'm going to do it anyway. So
May as well make some content out of it.
right, yeah, totally.
You've already done it. You already know. You're just fucking baiting us. Baiting. Go away. I'm baiting.
Does it matter if I've already done it or not?
Doing it right now. Oh.
Does it matter if I have some in my system right now?
Coursing through my veins.
Even better if you crush it up and snort it, man. Instant results.
You got to butt chug it to really get the good stuff.
Crush it up, put it in a beer, turn your ass up. Yeah.
Beer, Grey Goose, man. Do this
Oh
shit.
man, do it right. Something classy. Yeah.
Yeah.
None of that fucking smearing off bullshit.
Oh man.
Got to be the goose or above.
Yeah.
If it's going in
A
my
nice
butt.
Tanqueray gin in that.
Yeah.
It goes down smooth.
Yep. You know what? It smells good too. She makes the,
My asshole smells like elderberries. It's very nice.
and shit. Unfortunately.
Speaking of needles that are being used to make your
Oh,
penis
yeah.
go down, hey, I got my first vaccination yesterday,
Hell yes.
Hey, way to go, guy.
Yeah,
nice,
man.
Nicely done.
and I feel like I did it legit. One half of TADPOG Sweethearts, Nicole, sent me a message. She was like, because she was wanting to do like a board game night. And my reply back was, because her rules were like, hey, have you had your vaccination? I was like, I have not had my vaccination, but I want to. I'm not eligible. And then she sent me a link the next day. I'm really glad that I said that, because she sent me a link where I guess like here in like Gilbertsville, they just, people are not getting it. And they have a whole bunch of vaccine that's
What,
going
you
bad
mean the
each day.
super red county I
Yeah.
live in, they weren't getting the vaccine?
No facts.
So they were, she sent a link and I was like, oh, anyone 16 and up can get a fucking vaccine now?
Fax me, baby.
Yeah, vax me. So I went to the site. I was like, surely I'm going to have to schedule this for next week. Nope. 30 minutes from now. Nope. Okay, great. Scheduled. Let's go. And I got in the car and I drove, got it, and then sat there for 30 minutes and then
Boom.
didn't die and I left.
Now you're
Would you have to go back?
I do have to go back for the second shot, yeah, because I got the Pfizer.
Yep.
And I guess the weird thing about that.
Three Pfizer boys right here.
All right, yeah. Blue Chew's next. Pfizer's first. Blue Chew's second.
Moderna Melissa in the house over there.
So yeah, I got to go back. That was the only kind of part where they're like, okay, we'll get in touch with you between 21 and 41 days. And I was like, oh, that seems like a lot longer than other people have been telling me. Like the 41 days seems like a while.
Yeah.
For the next one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did 14.
Yeah.
Tyler and I.
I guess it's because they just opened it up the way that they did. You know, they don't know if more phase oneers are going to come in and they take priority, I assume. So, I mean, they should. But yeah, got the first shot.
Yeah. They're going to in 40 days be like, all right, no one's coming. Come on back.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they might. And I mean, and I don't know. I can't remember if I said this on
There's
the
some people putting up crosses out front telling us that we don't believe in Jesus enough. So yeah, come and get your vaccine.
Yeah, it's fine.
End times.
That's fine. Step aside.
Don't hit the show.
You believe what you want to believe. That's cool. But I'm going to go ahead and
Yeah, somebody on
vaccinated.
Facebook I saw yesterday, I didn't comment, but she had posted a big thing about COVID, the real trouble with COVID-19 is the fear. God has a plan of when you're going to die. So just go live your life. It's fuck you, and that nonsense.
Yeah.
I do believe in God, but I wear my seatbelt and everything like that. I don't think it's so like, oh no, my plan is for you not to get vaccinated and like give it and kill other people.
Right.
That would be a great like argument right there. It's like, well, do you wear your fucking seatbelt?
No, take it off.
Do
Fuck
you
it.
do you
And she
look
would-
both ways before crossing the
And
street?
she would be like, yes, I do. Well, then what you just said was total fucking horseshit.
Do you watch your
Stupid ass
diet?
bitch.
Fuck it. Go out there and have a triple cheeseburger.
No, I don't. Should I be doing that?
Not if you believe in God enough.
Yeah. Okay. Oh fuck! I gotta rethink this.
It's the law. Well, what about God, bitch?
Here's a pack of cigarettes. Go ahead. Come on.
Oh fuck, man! Don't.
Paul balls.
God's got a plan for me.
Oh yeah.
I'll smoke 10 of these right now.
Yeah, this is part of it.
And this is how he wanted me to go. It's it's his choice.
Don't worry, it's not tobacco. I crushed up like 4 blue chews and rolled them.
Smoked blue.
My fucking eyeballs are hard at this point. Come on.
God's got a plan for me, and it involves a 12-hour erection.
That's how I die. It pulls all the blood out of my heart. I just have a massive erection, and I die dick up.
That's a 7 death right there.
Dick exploded. It was so hard.
Yeah, that is. That's a 7 death. 7-2. Brad Pitt's back in it.
Nice.
Yeah. Kevin Spacey, not so much. He wasn't invited back for 7-2.
He's out. If you just be nice about it. I mean, come on. Just say please.
Maybe.
I mean, initially.
Yeah, keep the blue chew away from him.
Yeah.
What else have you guys been up to this week?
I hung a rope swing for my kids.
Yeah?
All right.
How'd that go?
You know, fucking knots, dude. Like
How do they work?
I'm not a Boy Scout. I'm mesmerized by them, and they're still a mystery. And you know, I can get the old square knot,
Yeah.
a slip knot, but bowling, double bowling, this figure. I mean, I'm fucking amazed and humbled,
Yeah.
but I got it up, and I'm pretty proud of that.
That's good.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about knots until I decided that I wanted to tie people up. And then at that point, I learned a lot about it.
Really?
Our rope bunny has a lot to say about it.
I hope you're not joking.
Somewhere terrified Michelle just went, what?
Cool.
No,
cool.
and that's actually a lie. I know like 2 knots.
Oh, yeah,
And, like
yeah.
totally
and they're
to
very
tie people up.
yeah.
And I just rely on those 2 knots.
Okay, yeah, I think yeah. Like you got your regular Windsor tie knot, and then like you try
Yeah,
for a double
I
Windsor.
can do that. Yeah, that's
You
about the
try
only
for the
knot
double
I can
Windsor,
do.
and then you always forget it. And you're like, I don't watch another goddamn YouTube video.
Yeah, fuck a double
I should
Windsor.
fucking have this memorized.
I do a double Windsor, and
Fuck
your
it.
tie ends up going to the bottom of your
Yeah.
clavicle.
Yeah, just kind of tuck it in like I'm working at Burger King. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna think, look at this guy. He's cool. He's
Look at
different.
this. Look at this
He's got his tie
motherfucker
tucked
with
in
his
his
tie.
shirt. What is he doing? Hi.
I only use a double Windsor knot when I'm wearing my Led Zeppelin t-shirt. I don't know. I haven't worn
my
a tie in
Kmart
a
sandals.
long time. It's been a long time since I've worn a tie.
Yeah. So. Knots,
Now,
yeah.
I might wear one every few weeks now. I used to wear a tie almost every day to work.
Yeah.
Now I don't worry
I
about it.
used to wear a tie every day to work too. Not at this job, but at a different job. Yeah, nice shit gets old.
Yep.
What have y'all been up to?
Kenna lost a tooth.
Hey, Henry lost a tooth.
Right.
This isn't her first tooth.
It is
I'm
her
assuming.
first tooth.
It is?
wow.
Hey!
Wow.
All right, how much did the tooth fairy give her? Because this is on my list of things to talk about.
So
I cannot believe this happened.
$3 is what I talked to Meg about was she lost it during the day
I'm sorry,
at
I
my
said
mom's
the tooth
house.
fairy.
The
I don't understand how Meg's coming into this equation.
right, the tooth fairy.
The tooth fairy.
The Episcopal tooth fairy I spoke with.
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't know, $5. She's like, $5? How about $3? And then we say
He
that
haggled you?
Best I can do is $250. I got a tooth expert. Let me call him. He'll come in, take a look at the tooth.
and then we'll say $3 because her tooth isn't in great condition. And if she brushes better, they'll be worth more in the
Yeah.
future.
Got to send it to get graded.
I was like, all right, sure. She's like, I'm going to write a note. Do you want to write a note? I was like, yeah. I'm gonna actually,
A note like from the tooth fairy saying
Yeah.
brush your teeth.
well, I'm going to do what I did for Choco Chica. I'm going to I'd go full Dresden Files with it, leave her a note from like Titania and Mab and fucking all the Fey lore characters and shit. Choco Chica really liked that because then she could like because I wrote very Baroque style handwriting and I made it all flowery and shit. And then she could Google that fairy and be like, "Oh my god, that's one of my tooth fairies." So I wanted to do that. I'll do that for Kenna. And she's Meg was like, I don't know if we want to get really deep into fae mythos. And I was like, well, you do whatever the fuck you want to do, and I'll do what the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure. You get her $3 there. I'll get her a note and like a new toothbrush and shit like that.
Fuck, you just saved
Roll
yourself
forward.
$3, man. Sounds pretty good to me.
Sucker!
Gotcha. We did $5 because Roscoe, a classmate of Henry's, he just lost a tooth and got $5. And
Kid's name is Roscoe. Way to go, parents.
yeah.
Cool.
And when that's like my favorite halfling name, so it works out just perfect.
It's fucking cool as fuck.
Give Henry $2. Like, sorry, man. Like, says here, your teeth fucking suck.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, he does pretty good. Fun fact: when we had Ian and John on for Patreon a couple months back, and Ian went on the tirade about flossing. I have missed only 4 days since we recorded that. Are you doing good?
I do it every day.
Okay, good.
Because I'm the one that has like almost gum disease.
Right. And I mean, so yeah, Ian put the fucking fear in me, so I'm doing it. But like the fun fact is that the floss that I was using was Henry's floss until I got my own. So like he's pretty good. And if Roscoe's getting $5, at first I was like, that's bullshit, because I was like, let me fucking Facebook stalk Roscoe's parents. Okay, like his dad's a lawyer. Of course he's getting $5 for his tooth. And so I mentioned that to Nikki, and she's like, I don't know. I talked to Josh at work, and he's like, $5 is pretty much the standard. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah, man, interest rate. Have you seen the cost of fucking teeth going through the roof?
It's a steal.
Inflation, man.
I remember when I lost my first tooth, I got a fucking quarter. Like that's no joke. I remember getting a quarter, and I remember going to the Shell station and buying a Tootsie Roll Pop with that quarter. And I was wearing an onion on my belt, which was the fashion at the time.
Hell yeah.
And I remember, the reason I remember that is because I remember eating that Tootsie Roll Pop and then finding the star on the wrapper and going up to the woman at the counter and be like, there's a star on this, I get another one. I'm under the impression that there's a star on the wrapper that I get another Tootsie Roll Pop.
Did she buy it?
She let it slide, yeah. And then she told my mom when she thought I was out of earshot that she owed her another quarter.
Heard you.
No, actually, that means you get 20, ma'am.
Yeah. Right, yeah, she's running a racket. She's a Tootsie Roll Pop rep.
The pocket of big toots.
Man, how weird is that? I love that our kids lost teeth in the same week.
How did Henry lose his? Or what tooth and how did he lose it?
Bottom front, like bottom front left.
Yeah, I think Kenna was like either bottom, front, left, or right.
Yeah.
So pretty much the same one.
And then it had been loose for probably like a week. And man, let me tell you, so many times I was like, dude, you gotta get your fingers out of your mouth. I'm sorry. I know you got a loose tooth, but like,
Shit's gross.
I mean,
I've seen how you go to the bathroom. Get your hands out of your mouth.
yeah. Well, I mean, just like with COVID and stuff, it's like,
got
please,
shit in your mouth.
please stop, or at least wash your hands right before doing it. That's how Daddy bites his nails.
Don't pet the
wash
dog
first.
and then
Wash
play with
first.
your teeth.
Right.
Wash first, then bite.
Kenna was like chewing on the ear of like a stuffed animal or something whenever like she felt it kind of come
yeah.
loose and immediately freaked the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
And it was like barely hanging on, and my mom and dad were trying to get it, and she was crying. She's like, no one come close to me. And the next morning, she let mom get it with a pair of tweezers, pull it out.
Yeah. I almost offered to because Henry's tooth got like super, super loose, and I almost offered to take it out, but I was like, you know what? He was like kind of the opposite of Kenna, because it was just like he was just enjoying he was just enjoying the fact that he had a loose tooth and letting everybody know that he had one. And it's like, okay, he's enjoying this. Milk it. You only lose like, I don't know, 30 of them. I don't know how many teeth we got.
30 times 5? Oh, shit.
Kind of off the wall question, but do you ever get high before you go to the dentist?
No, I usually get high at the
Yeah,
dentist.
so save it for the dentist.
No. Yeah. Get stoned. Before. Totally chill. Totally chill.
When I went to the dentist and got the crowns, I had to get the 2 crowns. That's the first time I'd been to the dentist in this marriage. Because I remember the last time was heading to Dragon Con when I was still married to Meg, and the dentist called, like, "Are you still coming to your appointment tomorrow?" "Oh, no." That was like 5-6 years ago.
And you didn't even make it to that one. You had to cancel.
No, because I was like, "I'm in Atlanta. Sorry, man."
Yep.
It's been a long
cancel.
time. It's been a long time for me too. Yeah.
So really, it was just like there's always like I know something's wrong and I can't afford it right now, so I'm just gonna let it ride. There's other shit I need to spend money on. The dentist is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Even still, it still wasn't as bad. It was like $1,000 for these 2, everything that I had to do with all the 2 crowns and shit. So, all in all, it wasn't as bad as I thought. But,
Yeah.
But without the stimulus I was sitting on, still it would have been real rough.
Yeah, dude. That's no fun. That's no fun money spent.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
I almost spent that on an arcade cabinet. I saw one go for sale on Facebook Marketplace. You might have seen it because I know like you guys.
I look every now and then.
You guys are on Marketplace a lot, and it's like it was a versus Super Mario cabinet, and there was a separate Mario Brothers board, like the old Mario Brothers.
Oh, okay.
And that's what I was really interested in because like fuck yeah, that's my jam right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to go look at it and everything because I was like. At first, I was like, man, I don't. They were asking for $900, and I was like, that doesn't seem too bad for like a cabinet and 2 boards. So I'm gonna go check it out. And I went and checked it out, and I got to be honest. Like, if it had been like I was just being picky because I didn't want to spend $900, and I also I was like, well, maybe I can talk them down, but it had just been listed, and it and it's like it's gotten to the point where it's like. Enough time has passed where it's like, you know what? When I first saw this listing, it's all I could think about.
Yep.
But after going and looking at it, now I'm kind of like, well, I don't really have the room for it. And I could take that $900 and like put it to way better use. So I guess my point is I'm kind of over it. But it was like I got really excited because it was like nothing. Things like that never pop like here where
Not
we
this
live.
area.
Like fucking never. And I think that
It's
was
like,
a lot of
we're
it.
driving to St. Louis, we're driving to Nashville, we're
Nashville.
driving to Louisville,
Yeah.
we're driving to Cincinnati.
But it had like the CRT had a little bit of like some screen burn in. So I'm already like, well, fuck. I'm gonna want to replace that because that's gonna bother the shit out of me. And then like the Mario Brothers board had some weird stuff on it, which I shared the photo in Discord, and we kind of figured out that it looked like someone had just spilled something on it. Like it didn't look like the board itself was damaged or anything, but still, it was just kind of like, And I don't know. It's just like, well, at this point, I went and looked at it. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I would have figured like
That was probably the right move. You're like,
Yeah.
I figured the only cabinet you might buy again would be Miss Pac-Man.
I would love a Miss Pac-Man cabinet. What I want is I think it's called the Class of '88 Miss Pac-Man Galaga combo cabinet that came out in like the early 2000s. One of those would be really sweet. And like, I guess the other thing of it is, and I told Nikki, I was like if I'm going to actually buy one of these, I want to get one that like is fucking ready to go, that I don't have to like, because I'll never fix it up. I'll never, ever fix it up. Talking about that CRT, it's like, I'm not going to contact somebody and be like,
fucking with that.
yeah, I just want it to be, ready to roll.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe if I can buy a computer, if I can buy a video card this year, then
There you go. Yeah.
I think that's really just it. I think it's just I'm frustrated that I cannot buy a fucking video card, and it's just like I've got this money saved up, and it is
Which last year would have been enough.
would have been more than enough. Yeah, absolutely. But now it's like the card that I won is like really, really expensive, like super fucking expensive, like 3 times the MSRP.
Fuck.
Yeah, it sucks.
Ugh. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, look, I get one eventually. The real reason that I want one so bad is because, like, just really honestly streaming. Because it's like, yeah, those USB ports are fucking, like, giving up the ghost on that 8-year-old build of mine.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shit gets kind of dicey. But, whatever.
I remember the grocery store where I went to most as a kid had a fucking badass cabinet. Like, it had like 35 plus, like, NES games, you could scroll through them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was badass, man. I would easily give like $1,000 for one of those in my house, my garage.
Well, like the other
My
thing,
will soon to be garage, maybe one day.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
the other thing about it was like that $900 seemed like a really good deal at first.
Yeah.
Because like doing some research on eBay and stuff, people are asking like way more than that on eBay. But like then I had to remind myself that eBay is also the place where people sell or list like PVM CRTs for like $2,000, where it's like if you're lucky enough to live in like New York City, you can just buy one local from a seller for like $500. So I mean, a lot of that is just like, man, eBay is fucking expensive now. It's ridiculous.
When people know what
dude.
they have.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. It's really hard to find shit. So like based on eBay prices, I was like, man, this is a fucking good deal. And then when I started looking around on Reddit and like other sites, like I was like, oh, okay. Actually, this is about like I'd want them to come down $100 even to begin kind of like talking about this, and I just didn't feel like fucking with it, honestly.
Yeah, sometimes you do. Like you like haggling and shit like that.
I used to a lot more than I do now, and I think honestly, now it's just like a time thing, where it's just like I don't want to fucking spend the time like going back and forth with some rando on the internet about how low they're gonna go. On a thing that I don't
If
need.
we're not cybering, it's not worth it.
For sure. No, absolutely. If they're not streaming on Plex Storm, then what's the fucking point? That video, here's a awesome segue. The video that Choctaw invited me on to do for Scott Pilgrim versus the World, that should be out today when this episode drops. So if you guys don't know Choctopus, which I'm sure that you do because he was on here for Goof Troop and Smash Brothers, definitely check him out on YouTube. That video should be up now. But don't buy Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Just watch the video instead.
Or both. You can do both.
It's pretty bad.
Oh, is it really? The online functions and stuff?
Yeah, really bad. The online's really, really super bad. And then like the game itself is, I got to be honest with you, man, like not nearly as good as I remember it.
Really?
Yeah, it got kind of boring. Yeah.
Ugh.
And I don't know if that's just because I don't know why. I don't know if it just hasn't aged well or it still looks great and fucking sounds fantastic. But yeah, it's just kind of, I don't know. It was kind of boring.
Yeah. I get it. Well, do you hear that, Dave?
I don't know.
No. Okay.
Is this how you improv? I don't.
Yeah. No, I've got a gun.
No, I don't know. What?
Boom, boom, boom.
I don't hear. Am I supposed to hear something?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good.
I wish Truncate Silence would take all this out.
Truncate Silence is definitely going to ruin this very pregnant pause. Of course, I hear that silence, which ushers in a segment that we like to call Dave Reads from Wikipedia. It's a thing that we do here because we do things a little bit differently here on this podcast.
Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
The
Sign of quality.
Yeah, of course, always. Low prices every day here at TADPOG. The Aquatic Games, or its full name, the Aquatic Games, Super Aquatic Games on the SNES, is
That's why it took me forever to find on my RetroPie.
Yeah, I got worried that I didn't have it because it was just like, I also couldn't find it because it's like, well, maybe it's under T for the. No, okay. A for aquatic.
Aquatic?
It's a sports video game by Millennium Software. It featured a pseudo-Olympic sports starring the video game character James Pond. James Pond.
All
Tyler.
the kids love it.
James Pond.
Pond.
I don't get it. It's funny. It's a funny pun and nobody's laughing. I don't understand.
Like
Cut in the Titus laugh here. Titus, sorry.
who's that Kenneth Copeland who had the
I don't know who that is.
he's a televangelist, like one of the worst televangelists.
Does he have his? Do televangelists have their own trading cards?
They should. They fucking should, man.
That would be a good idea. Can we do it?
He's the one where they show.
I can design those.
Please do. The Tadpog televangelist trading cards.
Can we kickstart this? Do you think people would buy into it?
I
Probably.
think it's a pretty good idea.
Like give their stats. Yeah.
Yep.
Will you help with the stats?
The number of jets they
soul
own.
saved.
There we go. Will you do the stats if I design the
Yeah.
cards?
Hell yeah.
How big of a set do you think it needs to be? Do we have holographic
Miraculous
capabilities?
reversal of paralysis.
Energy,
7.
energy projection snakes.
Old lady's face slammed. 19,000.
Man, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Order now and you get your own. Man, I wish I could name a televangelist. I can't.
It's like
Benny
scandals
Hinn.
A Benny
shuffled
Hinn
under the rug.
slammer.
Benny Hinn was the one who would like wave his arms and people would like fall over. Like he has the.
He's
There are
got
a
the
lot of
touch.
videos of his like with the Star Wars music over it, and he's got
Oh,
force powers
right, I've
of
seen
moving
that.
this,
Oh,
the
my God.
lightsabers around.
Yeah.
Kenneth Copeland had, because I mean, my grandparents used to watch him. He's the fucking worst. You know, multiple huge jets and all that shit. And he looks like, and someone put the side by side, and it was perfect. He looks like Dorian from The Mask when he has the mask on.
Oh, okay.
Like
yeah.
if you hold them side by side, they look just like
A
each other.
celebrity matchup.
Oh man, it's too uncanny. But there was a whole sermon about. He was like, yeah, so everyone's trying to tell us Joe Biden won the election. Ah ha 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 ha.
Is that the crowd?
Ah, ha, ha. No,
is
that's
that
him.
him?
That's him for 5 minutes straight. Till the whole audience is laughing, and he just keeps going this ah ha 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 ah like it's,
Has anyone
Oh, my
cut that
God.
with Final Fantasy X Titus laugh? Has anybody?
hope so.
Because Jesus Christ, we got to get on that shit.
Who else did Benny Hinn was who my grandparents used to watch, and we'd watch over at his house, and they would just be amazed, like, oh, they're so overcome by the spirit. He just touched them and they fell backwards. Oh my goodness! Everybody, they're healed. They're getting up. They're walking around. Yeah, that shit.
You know, we could probably, if we get this Kickstarter going, we could probably hit up a lot of the local places of worship.
You're right. Try to sell them.
Just leave a sample card.
You want more where this came from? Here
We
you
got
go.
it. Yeah. Maybe we can make it like a
It's
battle
a Billy
game,
Graham
too.
rookie. That's worth money.
He's got 6 illegitimate children. That's worth money, son. Look at these fucking stats.
This is only going to appreciate in value. Much like your collector plates. This game is stars James Pond, better known for his series of side view platform games. And then that is pretty much all that Wikipedia has to say, except for the things that we're probably going to get into here in a minute. It was developed by Millennium Interactive and published by Seika Corp for the SNES. And it came out in 1992.
It's a pretty
It's early.
boy.
That's early. It's like a year after the release.
Was he the frog, Mr. Pond?
Mr. Pond was the fish. And the look on your face is like, was there a fish in the game? And I understand why you would think that. Because I guess he's a fish. Let me look at it.
The orange guy.
He has feet, so there's no way he's a fish.
Or
That's
the
what I'm
main
thinking.
little turtle guy that we started off with first?
But he doesn't have a shell. He does look like a Koopa Troopa when you knock him out of a shell.
He's got like a turtle face.
He does have a turtle face.
He's got a bit of a turtle face.
It's
You're
like
right.
if you
I didn't
took
see a shell.
take the bandana off a Ninja Turtle and give him a spray tan.
Yeah.
And that's him.
Give him the Trump treatment.
Yeah. All right, James Pond. I'm going to click this link and we're going to go down this rabbit hole for a second.
Pew, 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 pew.
James Pond, Underwater Agent. I guess that's the first game that came out. It was published by British video game developer Millennium Interactive. Now, here on this cover, you can see that he is
okay.
clearly a fish. He has fins at the bottom.
We don't get to see his feet a whole
Yeah,
lot.
he's got
or like
like-
standing still.
Yeah, he's like actual running and shit
Yeah.
in the game.
In this, he has sneakers on. Yeah, on feet.
On his fin feet.
So that's
So
a little off model. That's weird to me.
Yep, he looks like a Zotlal, whatever those things are. They're like that color, but they have the big fins on the side. They're actually pretty cute in real life.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the salamanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the really thin skin, like
Those are the ones that have those like big frilly gills.
Yeah.
And there's a meme of it singing the Earthbound theme.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, and then here's no one no one listening to this podcast can see this, but this is James Pond with legs in the aquatic game.
No fins with sneakers.
Is this proof of evolution?
Evolution confirmed.
Have we found it?
Checkmate, atheists.
Yeah.
He used to crawl around in the mud. Now he's got legs.
He's a lungfish.
Sneakers.
So
He
everything.
runs on top of the water.
He's like Jesus. You're right.
Damn.
He has ascended.
This fish can afford Nikes.
This motherfucker.
Look at this fancy fucker over here. His New Balances.
Yeah.
I'm in my Keds, my mom Keds.
He must have got one of those like holographic Joel Osteen televangelist cards.
Yeah, I recognize that name. Okay.
Yeah,
all
he's
right.
also
He
terrible.
got 6 G's for that motherfucker.
John Oliver is a really good televangelist episode.
Oh,
where he
yeah?
goes through, talks about a whole bunch of them. Yeah.
I have to watch that.
Where he gets involved in one of the mailing lists for one, like for 6 months, and all the crazy shit that you're asked to do, the amount of money you're asked to give for prayers and shit. And
Wow.
yeah, it's nuts. The number of people who have like, instead of spending the money toward like they have cancer, instead of going to the doctor, they instead give their money to televangelists,
Right.
so they'll pray the cancer away, and they all die.
Yeah, I was about to say, look, if anybody wants to send me a bunch of money to pray for them, I definitely will, but it's not going to help you. But I mean, I won't turn you down.
Because that's always like, because Melissa and I've talked about like sort of the conflict in religion where it's like I'm a Christian, I believe in God, but then I have to see that line where it's just like, let's all pray for them. Like, is there a number you have to reach, and God would be like, all right, rings the bell. All right, they're not going to die. I'm going to spare them. It was 5,000 was the number,
Yeah.
and you got there.
And then there's a stretch goal. If you get 5,000 more prayers,
but get my main guy-
They get stronger.
Yeah.
$60 a month. He needs that money
Yeah.
so I can do my job.
So that's why I guess more and more I sort of lean more toward almost like a clockmaker version of God who set everything up
And then fell
just-
asleep.
Yeah, took a step back. It's like, all right,
He fell,
here it
bumped
goes.
his head.
He's bleeding on the ground.
Yeah. Poor God. Please get back up. Please fucking help us.
God.
Please. And that's the most praying that I've done in years. Just now on the air. That was just for you guys.
So the cover of this Aquatic Games, it looks like this game is for kids. It looks like a baby Olympic game.
I think it is supposed to be for babies.
But man, it's not.
Why?
I think it's like if I were to give this to Kenna, if I were to give this to
She'd be bored out of her
Choco
mind.
Chica, like it'd be like, this sucks. This is hard.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're supposed to do.
But see, I think that's the big problem. I honestly do think that the thing that makes it the hardest is that it's not very clear what you're supposed to do in the game. You absolutely either need the instruction manual to know what the hell to do, or some kind of instruction, or you need to spend time figuring out what the hell to do because it's not intuitive at all.
No, and there's several. I mean, but there are like 7 or 8 events probably.
Yeah, I think there's like 8 events. Yeah, we can go through those if you want to. This is going to be a short game section because like there really is not a lot to this game.
And they
at all.
recycle. They recycle what you have to do for so many fucking games. Like they're not even like 8 distinct different games.
Yeah, it reminds me of when we did the Winter Olympics game where it's like, okay, well, 4 of these events are pretty much skiing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like you're just skiing in different ways, but I mean, it's the same
Still
mechanics.
skiing.
It's still, yeah.
Same guy, same fucking ski.
Right, exactly.
Same
Well, now
probably
he's got a
fucking
shotgun.
snow.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
Right?
Yeah.
That actually was the best part for sure. So here are the games. This is essentially a mini game compilation.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here are the games. The 100-meter splash.
Oh.
Yeah, there are a lot of puns.
frog.
A lot of puns in this game.
See if you can spot them.
Yeah. Turn at the end of the episode. Turn it upside down. The answers will be on the bottom of the podcast. You can check to see if you got them all. The 100-meter splash does essentially just the track and field thing, where you just press A and B, A and B, A and B, and then you jump over things at some point. You're James Pond in this one.
Yep.
You run on the water. There's Kipper watching.
Which was Kipper watching? Is that the one where you're
Just
flipping
got the pun.
I don't get it.
James Pond.
Oh, James Pond.
Pond.
Right.
James Pond.
Yeah, James.
Because he was like a secret agent or something.
'Cause he
you're saying,
was-
right?
yeah, yeah.
I thought it was like, oh, he's like aquatic related. He's a frog turtle thing. We don't fucking know. He's a fish. Fish lives in ponds, but no,
Yeah.
it is like pond. James Pond.
I'm really glad that you brought that up because we haven't
just got it. Aha!
well, we haven't really set the scene. I think we need to set the scene.
Oh, it's true. Okay.
Because we did find there is a Sega Genesis manual, and it's pretty good.
Just got it.
And I feel like we did you a disservice, Casey. If we would have remembered, then you might have, that might have helped.
Yeah.
But I forgot.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I really dropped the ball, Casey. I'm sorry.
I just got it. I just had to share it with you guys.
Here we go. the instruction manual.
Please, God, I can't wait. That's the second time I prayed on this episode.
He's on a roll, folks.
Please, God, give Tyler the strength to read from the super aquatic
Tyler,
games.
Dave, your prayer, buddy. You need it.
In a spy accent.
Oh, please.
Danger takes a I don't even know what that is.
Please please get going. I'm curious how long.
Danger takes a break.
I'm curious how long it's going to take to like break it down into Southern James
Till
Bond.
eventually, now probably.
Right now, go.
Perilous missions, wicked villains,
This is my favorite segment
and
of the show.
gorgeous mermaids make up everyday life for an underwater agent. But even atop, and it's fish, but it's a 5 instead of an S.
I think it's supposed to be like a play on MI6.
Fish 5, Fifavus. Operative like James Pond needs a break from the undersea grottos of international intrigue. You would not have thought this fucker was a spy at all.
Look at the fucking legs on him.
Pond is no wet fish when it comes to his leisure time.
What does that mean?
Weird fish?
A wet
Wet
fish.
Wet.
What does that mean? Is it like a wet blanket?
He's a fish out of water. He's unique.
Well, I like
Well,
that.
a
That's Casey. That's way better than what
Yeah.
they wrote.
Yeah.
Because dry fish are really good at leisure time.
They're
Yeah.
super
Not
fucking
so much
good.
wet
I've seen them at the
Dry
market.
fish
They just
wear
hang out.
sneakers and do missions.
Right.
And stuff. Fish in the water, just like, well, it's like a fish. What
I
do you
think that
plain old
they've
fish?
confused a fish and a blanket. Because a wet blanket I'm familiar with. A wet fish I've never seen in my
Same
goddamn
thing.
life.
You can wear wet fish.
He doesn't look wet.
No, even in the water, it doesn't look wet.
James Pond, I didn't know you like to get wet.
He'd rather hook into some furious, fun action than lie in the sun with a bunch of
There it
beached whales.
There it is. We've
God damn it.
That's why he and his pals have started the Aquatic Games. 8 competitive events with 2 bonus events that really separate the men from the minnows.
Yeah.
No girls allowed.
Yeah, no girls.
Men and minnows, that's it.
Is that a girl minnow? No, she's not allowed. Fuck her.
So start pumping those gills and aim for the
That was good.
Yeah, man.
fin-ish line.
I got
fuck.
a
It's,
little
it's,
chub.
it's,
Yeah.
it's got a dash in there. Fin-ish
Yes.
line. As
Oof.
Pond says himself, it's a halibut good time.
You already sold me on this game. I don't.
I totally get it even more. I think I like it more now.
Oh, wait, there's more.
No, wait. There's more.
Let the games begin. Wipe away any seaweed, ocean debris, and dead marine animals from your Sega Genesis.
We could only find the Sega Genesis manual.
Man, my Sega is covered in dead dolphins
Fuck.
again.
Again. Mom, cut up the Coke rings.
There's sea turtles.
The fucking turtles are dying on my game consoles again.
Make sure the power switch on your Sega Genesis is off.
Forever. Never turn it on.
Trust us. It was a great game.
Carefully blow off any sand.
Oh.
Carefully blow any sand off your aquatic cartridge and insert it into the slot in the Genesis.
I've heard you never won a Sandy slot, so that actually checks out.
Press firmly to lock the cartridge into place.
Fuck.
Turn the power switch on. The Electronic Art trademark logo appears by an introduction screen. Remove any scuba gear that may impair your vision and press start. This takes you to the title screen. Press start to take you to the game selection menu. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there, perform like Scaly Thompson and do fish proud.
God damn, it's like they ran out of things and then they were just like, well, we got to put...
We're watching Kids in the Hall. Who'd be a good one? Who's for Scott Thompson? Scaly Thompson. Do it. Put it in.
Scaly Thompson.
That was really good, Tyler. Nicely done, man.
Yeah, man, I'm very proud.
Got,
You
got
made
a little
us...
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You made the fish proud.
Nice, sexual kind of spin on
Some vibes.
That's how I do.
Yeah.
Vibing.
I'm good at making dead marine life
really good.
fuckable.
Yes.
You know, I've always said that about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks like he's been with a lot of dead fish.
That mostly dehydrated jellyfish? Yeah. Tyler's going to do a number on that sucker. It's going to be the best fucking night of your life.
We ate those Japanese snacks that had faces, those fish faces.
I did hate those.
And Tyler ate them.
I hated those a lot. Yeah.
They were very gross. The crunchy face crabs.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not even the snack that I was thinking of, but yeah. I was thinking about the fish in a can or whatever that we got.
Oh, yeah.
But God, those tiny fucking crabs.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Josh Edwards sent those
I
to us,
think
maybe.
so, yeah, that
Like
was-
whole like real crabs?
They
Yeah.
were like baby, like
Yeah.
Little tiny
one.
crabs.
Yeah.
Crunchy dried?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not good.
It sucked, yeah.
Probably stale.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They taste like it was an old dead crab.
Yeah, my stomach is starting to fucking turn thinking about that shit.
So, okay, on that note, is there anything that you guys get and you're just like, listen, thank you, viewer? Or maybe you don't ever like, I have to apologize. Just like, yeah, we didn't get it. Like, or like something that you like, fuck that, dude. I am not eating that.
Oh, I've totally backed out of eating.
Yeah.
Like the fish that had faces, I wasn't going to
Yeah.
do that. That was like a line drawn for me.
Fish
Tyler
face.
did it. I mean, Tyler,
I think I've eaten just about everything.
Wow.
that might be the only thing that I've backed out on. I
think
can't
so.
Wow.
remember for sure.
That's awesome of both of you. Good for you. I think I would be like a bitch ass. No, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, I wanted to be, but for several of them, but I don't know.
You just got to nut
Sometimes
up
you
and
get
do it.
surprised, but
Most of the
Most
time,
time it's just really
Yeah,
gross.
most of the time, your feelings
Yes.
are true.
Thank you, so and so. That was terrible.
Yeah. Well, it was.
That's
It
why
was.
you sent it.
Yeah, that was the intent. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Fuck you.
yeah, we don't get a lot of like, this is really good. Like, I think Zeus is probably the only one who's like, here's some stuff I like from Russia that's good. Here.
Nothing has a face in this package.
I care about you, and I want you to enjoy it.
Right.
And I do want to start a little segment
Please.
because when you were streaming yesterday,
Yes.
Zeus popped on and said, hey, and I was like, hey there, Zeus, enemy of Zuckerberg and destroyer of Russian trolls. And he's like, that's the nicest thing you've ever said about me. And I was like, well, fine, you wait till the next episode. So, for the first time, Tyler's compliment corner, I'm going to talk about Zeus Laser.
Okay.
Good friend, Zeus Laser.
Okay, please.
I'm going to say some nice things about Zeus Laser.
Okay.
And one, if you ever ask to be on Compliment Corner, you will never be on Compliment Corner. So don't ask me. I don't want messages. I'll just pick whoever I want to put on Compliment Corner.
It's going to be Zeus Laser every week.
time.
And if that's the case, the rest of y'all need to suck it up.
Yep. Sorry, Adam. It's all Zeus.
Oops, all Zeus compliments.
So Zeus is funny, politically
Yes.
charged. I enjoy his political posts and how strong and devout he is to his beliefs. He's also tall and handsome. And from the way he talks, I think he has a little bit like Tommy Lee. He's had so much sex, he's kind of tired of it.
Huh.
So I guess that's a compliment that he's had so much sex, it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
So,
He
There
gave
you
me he gave me some really good gummy bears at TADPOG Prom.
yeah.
So thank you for that. I mean, they were like really good. That's probably the best compliment I can give.
And
Best goddamn gummy bears.
he started his own business to help combat mental illness.
Yeah.
So cheers, Zeus Laser.
Cheers, Zeus. Yes, man.
Nicely done, gang.
You're right, James Pond.
James Pond.
James.
So we were talking about the events. So the 100-meter splash, and then the kipper watching.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you were to, do you know which one the kipper watching is? Because I don't know what a kipper is.
Is that the one where you're kind of trying to flip the little crabs and pop the balloons?
The feeding of
not.
the fish.
No, it's not that
Donuts
either.
on ribbons, no? Okay.
It is the one where you're the seal, whose name is Celia,
Oh,
and 6 of your seal friends are taking a nap on the beach, and some
your seal pussy.
invisible.
Yeah.
Your seal. Yeah, for sure. And then you're
Yeah,
like,
like your seal bitches.
The seal puss 6.
Yeah.
Right across there, yeah.
man, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then some invisible assholes throwing beach balls at them. And
Trying to wake him up.
And
Yeah. Fuck with your
And
bitches.
you're like, they're tired from fucking.
they're so
get 'em
tired
out.
from fucking.
Look at them.
They're not well rested. I'd make less money on seal puss.
James Pond loves seal pussy. He pays top dollar for it.
Oh my God. I didn't know this was like an international.
How do I get all my
Oh,
money
yeah,
to bet
yeah.
at the casino without all my seal puss money?
This is a seal ring.
All
Don't
the
you be renting on beach balls with my bitches?
all the QAnon stuff is true, but it only applies to the James Pond universe.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it only applies to seals.
There is a seal pedophile sex
Yeah.
ring.
The seal world is real fucked
It's
up.
real fucked
It's you guys don't even know.
I got
It's
this-
all the animal
got
seal
this seal out
and
there.
the guy seal.
Do you want to fuck it? Do you want to fuck the seal?
Oh man!
$10,000, bro.
The musical artist seal is their leader.
Just imagine these two little flaps clapping on that dick.
You're like,
You
okay,
want that?
What can I get for
You want a
like
little arf on that
50
dick?
bucks? What kind of seal shit can I get for $50?
I'm not gonna lie. A little
Come on
arf-arf.
it? Can I come on the seal?
Come on, it just slides off, man.
Oh my
it's
God.
all waterproof.
I'm gonna have to come twice then. Can I rub it in?
Yeah.
Can I rub it in?
And that's the story of why Casey can no longer go to SeaWorld.
Trust me. Go down to Florida. You don't have to go to SeaWorld. Come on, an alligator.
There we go. Their mouths are just open.
You want to come on a young alligator, freshly hatched? Fucking come on. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That ain't no new judges you hear. Come on, alligator. We call them pups.
Masturbation on something. Oh, boy, that's a get an allegation.
Sorry about that.
That's good.
I do love animals. I mean, I love them.
Oh, so you're trying to use your nose to bounce the beach balls off screen so they don't wake up all the seals.
Yeah, their alarm clocks.
Yep. And
Sometimes they'll wake the seals up.
And the
Yeah.
commotion of you like saving them from the beach balls doesn't wake them up at all.
At all.
Miraculously.
Well, they're used to your sounds, probably.
Yeah.
the
you're their
compression of your weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, God, you're so oppressive. I'm so fucking used to it. Whatever.
Right. Yeah. These are definitely for you seals.
These are for the customers who like to
Leave me alone.
surprise
I gotta
a
be
seal.
fucking in 3 hours.
I just took a blue chew.
Blue Chew for seals.
I just took a bluegill chew. Puns.
You ever seen a seal's penis? Would you like to? Blue Chew for seals. The next event is the bouncy castle.
The worst one. Fuck that one. Fuck that one.
Definitely the hardest one.
Shit.
Was it the sponges? Bouncing on the sponges?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
bouncing on the sponges while you do tricks.
I think that could have been. I think that might have been my favorite, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Man.
It's the hardest to figure out. Like,
Yeah.
Rhythm Master
No
Popcorn fed me directions via game facts on how to do that. Because that one's like way different than the other ones.
What do I fucking do?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, you just need to do tricks. And you got to like just.
Certain kinds of tricks in a certain
Yeah.
order.
Right.
So it's like a trampoline kind of thing, you know?
Right.
It's fun. I like that one.
And then there is feeding time.
This one got a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you have to. So they're your fish friends who want candy, or maybe they just want sugar so badly they're willing to eat these donuts that are coming down on ribbons, and they're going to be jerked out of the water and killed.
Yeah.
They love sugar so much.
Maybe they'll just be maimed and
No hooks.
no hooks.
These ribbons with bow ties with
Well,
donuts
he's going to
around
fuck
them.
their mouth, so they got to stay preserved. This is the pure sex-driven
You get
James
less
Bond
money for a
world.
fucking hooked up gaping mouth.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that bloody ass fucking fish mouth. Fuck that. I want a fucking nice clean.
You know, nice all together.
Nice and clean. Not damaged.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, totally does. I get
It does make a certain kind of sense,
I mean,
really.
If you were someone who was
What's
into
wrong with
that,
your face?
Right.
No way, bitch. Next.
look, if there's a hole in the lip, how are you going to create proper suction? It's just impossible.
You're
Fuck
right.
the hole.
Yeah. Keep your mouth.
Your face.
Does it look like a fish?
Make me fuck your face hole. Keep making that face.
You
The
know,
hole in the mouth, the smaller hole in the mouth, where the hook was? Yeah. Fuck that.
Clamp the mouth shut and stick your dick in the side hole.
Rip it open, bro. And make her a new mouth.
I guarantee you that has happened so many fucking times.
Yeah.
Like that's just like someone has definitely done that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no teeth in this hole, so here we go.
Someone has definitely done that. And I hope they're not at this table.
John and Ian are on.
You play as a starfish who looks like Patrick.
You look
from
like Patrick.
SpongeBob.
Yellowish, right? I think he was kind of.
His name is Freddy. Freddy Starfish with 2 R's, like Ringo Starr, I guess. Freddy Starfish.
Okay.
And he has to collect candy from
Well,
these
it's like
candy
Fred
machines.
Durst in the chocolate starfish, Freddy Starfish.
Probably.
Right.
That's probably where they got the name for it.
I
If you
think
think
so.
about it.
If you don't think about it, it's definitely where they got it.
So you're the starfish. You're dumping candy. So
Yeah.
this is the premise. Like you're dumping candy to feed the fish so that they don't bite the dangling donut on a ribbon.
Right.
Set up in 2 candy dispensers on either side.
And it's
Yeah.
kind of like a timed thing, right? You have to like keep the donuts at bay to pass the level.
For like 3 to 4 minutes, something like that.
Not a short amount of time.
No,
Ooh.
it's not.
A lot of donuts dangling.
I think I got like 40 seconds. Was the most that ever lasted.
It's kind of like.
I also didn't last long to play in this game. Cha 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 cha.
Are you guys familiar with Beat 'em and Eat 'em?
I just want to make sure we're talking about the same thing.
It's where you slap the vagina until it's good and ready.
Okay. Yeah, so it gets kind of swole and like
Yeah.
gives you a whole mouthful.
I mean, that also sounds like a fun game.
Yeah, and then probably there's a little bit of, I would say, like an irony, more fleshy taste, I would imagine.
And you had the donut on the string.
Those vessels
you
are like
lower it.
circulating, they're swollen. Yeah, there's stuff going down on
It's
that.
It's like
Heat.
Captain Crunch.
I get
heat.
it. Yeah.
Beat 'em and Eat 'em is a adult game for the Atari, in which there's a man on top of a roof jerking off, and then women at the bottom of the roof then catch the sperm in their mouth.
Like little baby birds.
Like little baby birds or fish that you're feeding candy to.
Or like prostitutes you're paying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, who knows? I don't know what the arrangement is. All I know is that someone beats them and then someone eats them. I don't know beyond that.
Are you shitting me then right now, though?
No, that's a real game.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a real game, and that's totally what
Not
this
misconstrued. Like, oh,
reminds me of.
he's fixing the roof. No, it's legit.
Tell them about Custer's Revenge.
Yeah.
I'd rather not. Yeah, you can look that one up on your own.
Maybe later.
Yeah.
Yeah, off air.
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, it is awful.
I'll take my pants off for that.
There is another version of Beat 'em and Eat 'em where you play a woman on top of the building and you lactate, and men at the bottom of the building catch the milk in their mouth.
That sounds more plausible.
Yeah. There's more of an audience.
I don't know that either of them really seem plausible, but okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a
I'd
fucking
participate
big,
in
beautiful,
one and
big
not the
titty
other.
woman up there. She's lactating. She's fucking squirting, not like dripping. Okay, again, so I don't know how hard you come. Like, you're going to, like, get one good pop. Maybe you can catch, like, one girl's mouth from way up there. This girl's, like, just fucking, she's milking it, right? She's shooting it like a super soaker. And you're just like, there's going to be 4 or 5 guys down there just, like, fucking basket, like, loving it. Like, oh, my God, more, baby, more, you know? getting all wet, and then the sun comes out, starts getting kind of smelly and sweet and sticky, and then they get that really like rotten milk smell, and then like, okay, they're gonna
So
go
the
home.
guy's gonna have to pay girls to do
Yeah.
that, but the girl will get money from guys paying to do that.
So I think that's a way more plausible scenario.
Well, can't that go either way though? I mean, if it's just all about money, couldn't
Yeah.
it be just be
you
like,
could be either way. It's
But
true.
just think about it. So one guy,
yeah?
you come.
I mean, I don't want to think about it too much.
Right.
He could because I mean I did
When can you like a measurable volume of cum after that? Like
Like 50 times.
50 times. Like, and you're gonna be able to shoot it down the roof to your audience. Like, no,
and not just bleh.
No, that's
no.
yeah, it's too
You're gonna
hard.
flick it. It's obviously like maybe the third time you
You
come,
gotta
like
tap
you're
it on
pretty
the
much
edge,
done. Right?
Tap it on the rain gutter. Kinda
Like everyone knows, your second or third time's busting a nut. It's look, the first one is usually gonna be the best one, right?
Unless you
Mm-hmm.
specifically make sure that it's not.
And that's a technique that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, yeah. If you ruin the first one,
All right, take AC school, Dave. Let's do it.
yeah, if you ruin the first one, there will be a second one. Like guaranteed, there will be a second one, and then that one's going to be really good.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay, or you just like
All right, come here.
right.
I'll show you one more time.
like you half came like a half like
pretty much, yeah. You get
Yeah, so you still feel like there's some bullets in the chamber because you didn't really
okay.
get to fully experience it.
you just
Okay.
stop everything, right?
Yeah.
And then like stop the stimulation, and then you just go back to it.
Okay.
yeah,
But some measurable amount of semen came out the first time.
you get like a rope.
Not pre-cum, which is also
No.
great. That's probably like the best thing ever. It's like really like lubey, you know.
It is good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all agree.
Yeah.
It's complimentary.
Okay, no.
Beat them and eat them. Check it out,
Got it.
or don't. It's horrible. The next game is called shell shooting.
Was that the one where you flip try to hit the balloons when you hit the side of the shells?
It is.
Okay.
All the little critters shooting out of the machine.
Those are called limpets.
Oh, like Fred Durst. Now that you're a limpet, this whole thing is about Fred Durst and Limp Bizkit.
Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit, and the Limpets.
Limpets.
Yeah, you're right.
Those are sea snails.
And of course,
apparently.
the ocean is hot dog flavored water.
Well, yeah, that's where hot dogs come
That's
from.
what it is. Yeah.
Every ocean. I've
Full
tasted.
circle.
I've seen the videos of dudes with pulling big nets full of hot dogs onto the ship.
Come.
Yeah, right.
Look at all those hot dogs. Look
Look at them hopping around.
Look at them waggling.
Look at the foot long.
This is the most dangerous catch.
He's blessed.
Man, I've never seen lips and assholes move like that. Yes, that is the game where you. It's like Mario Brothers, but boring because you do have to jump on the limpets. And
On the side, slightly off center.
you
Yeah.
don't have to. You can jump right immediately, like square on them, but then they turn into ghosts or angels,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
fly to heaven.
And they don't fall.
Right. You need to hit them on the edge, like you're saying, Tyler, so they flip up, and then you catch them in a bucket, and then you throw them up at balloons that are hanging from the ceiling.
It looked like a parachute type thing, and you're kind of like, I don't know. I wasn't paying
It looks
enough
weird.
attention. Yeah, like this blue, like upside down umbrella type thing, and then
Yeah,
like, it
that you
pops
catch 'em in.
almost like a meniscus, like a rubbery meniscus,
Like one of
with some
those-
tension to it.
Like the plastic sleds where it's just like a
Yes,
like a
but like condom,
concave disc.
Yeah, like flexible.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I got from it. It was almost kind of blue. It
Yeah,
looked
it
almost
was
it almost
blue.
looked translucent. Like I don't know,
Yeah, I don't know what that is actually.
probably made of cum.
Probably.
James Bond. It's blue cum. Alternatively, there's this one little like rubber worm that scoots around that you can then just jump on and it rockets you up there. I happen
I
to
didn't
hit
know
that
that.
and take out
Yeah.
like 3 balloons.
I saw you do that. I was like, oh,
Tyler got a double.
I wish I knew that
It's
was
the
a thing.
only event I qualified for when I found out you could do that.
Double jump. Pow.
There's the Tour de Grace.
That's where you're the shark on a unicycle.
You're Mark the Shark, yeah, and you're riding a unicycle. And it works just like the 100 splash, 100-yard splash.
Yep.
You just press A and B rapidly.
Yeah, exactly the same game again.
And then you jump with with the X button. So yeah.
Yep. Fucking stupid.
Apparently on the Genesis it's different. You like rotate the directional pad clockwise to make
As
them
it
go.
should be, like you're riding the fucking
Yeah.
unicycle.
But that's not how it is on the Super Nintendo.
See, that's why, like, so the very first game where you're running across the water, alternating A and B. This one, you're alternating A and B. Then what's next is the hurdles,
Yeah, leapfrog
where you're alternating A and B and jumping again.
and jumping over electric eels. They're the hurdles. That frog's name is. Maybe you guys can help me with this. I don't get this. I don't get this joke. F Fortesque the frog. F hyphen Fortesque the frog.
No idea.
All right.
No.
Okay.
nothing.
I mean, all the other ones have been like really punny, and it's like I even Googled Fortesque, and it's a character in one of their in Millennium's other games, Medieval. But I think that came out like way after James Pond, so I don't know. Maybe he's a frog.
Like F dash
Medieval?
F.
It's F dash Fortesque. Fortesque? Fortesque?
Fuck you.
Kafka-esque? I don't know.
Kafka. That's perfect.
Who is Kafka? Tell me.
But yeah, in Leapfrog, it's just the same thing. A and B rapidly, like track and field.
A.
And then,
Fucking stupid.
yeah, X or Y to jump over the
Track and
obstacles.
field. I had the power pad. Excuse me.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Look at that. You got that still?
Yeah. No.
Oh, damn.
No. But I did have some people that would use their hands.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
And I
of
was
course.
like, that's fucking lame. Fuck you.
My cousin, the drummer, had his drumsticks out. He
No, we were all feet. We would to beat the last guy, Cheetah. We had to like hold the P in, so we were like P pants, the P dance. Like, okay, fucking, I'm in, dude. Get it there. Fuck yeah, Cheetah. Fuck you.
Did you did it?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
on the feet.
Nice. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Look at you go, man.
Look at me.
Fuck.
We put our dicks on it and then jerked off super fast, like we were about to finish both at the same time. Beat Cheetah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you beat him and then you eat him.
Yep.
You ever heard that game?
Good thing you just whop down that
Soggy
power pad.
Biscuit? Yeah. Mom, we need more Windex.
The Limp Biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird that Soggy Biscuit is not one of the aquatic games because it deals with sogginess,
Water.
while most of these games that we've just talked about 100% take place on land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of these are in the water.
Nope.
None of these.
The aquatic games.
None of these
That's
are.
bad.
Yep.
I mean, the fish are when you're feeding them.
Yep. And
but
you run on
that's-
top of the water.
You're right.
You're on like a bridge or a pier or something. Yeah,
And
that's
then
bold.
the relay race
There
after
is
that.
the relay race.
So
yeah.
you're pressing A and B again.
Yeah, you essentially do leapfrog, tour de grace, kipper watching, kinda, because you, as that seal, you have to give Patrick the starfish your ball,
Yep.
and then you do feeding time, kinda, because as Patrick the starfish, you got to collect 3 candies, and then you throw those 3 candies onto a seesaw where James Pond is standing on the other end, and then you do the 100-meter splash, and then it's over.
Game over, man.
Game over.
Game over, man.
There's a bonus level.
Where you press A and B to run and then jump.
Yep. And
I don't think these sprites were too big.
Exciting.
there we go.
So-
There we go. I said that when I was playing it too. I was like, yeah, these are not big sprites.
There you go, Paul. Or no resting twitch face. Fucking rest. There you go. Not too big. All in all, like, no, I didn't enjoy it. I don't know when I would have enjoyed it.
I thought I would. I thought it was going to be
Yeah.
more sporty, I guess. Like
Yeah.
even like California games, like that was kind of fun. You know, okay, everyone sucks at hacky sack. I sure did. But I gave it a try. And that's kind of sporty, like almost realistic, right? This was obviously not
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. It's
But have you ever played California Games 2?
No.
a license plate simulator.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
noise.
We played it. It was real bad.
It was
Yeah.
it was real
Okay.
bad.
It was real bad.
Is this the aquatic games worse than California Games 2 or better?
Man, I kind of might think it's better than California Games 2.
I kind of think it might be worse, honestly.
Yeah?
Just because I feel like
I
there
feel
was,
like I could play these games. Like, they were harder, but I could wrap my head around some of these games a little easier.
You think? See, I think the California Games 2 games were harder. The reason I would go for California Games 2 is because I feel like there's more variety in the games.
There's definitely more variety in the games. I agree with that 100%.
Because this one is like, man, it's pretty much.
You like alternating A and B?
Right, yeah. I think it's better than the Winter Games, the Winter Olympic Games.
That was very bad. In Lilyhammer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Is that the Tanya Harding era? 92?
It was like,
Was it?
94?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, she didn't come up in the game, surprisingly. But there was skating.
There's the Nancy Kerrigan leg crack level.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Crack that knee.
You have to jump on the level and collect CRACK, and then you get the button. Then you pay the guys, and they go.
Right.
And it's,
yeah, then it's a crime simulator, and the whole game like takes a really cool spin.
And then Nancy Kerrigan hosts SNL, does a terrible job, and no one likes her anymore.
You know, the ones where
She might be one of the worst hosts I'd ever fucking seen.
athletes are the episodes where athletes host are
usually
typically
pretty bad.
Yeah, they're tough.
Peyton Manning did an okay job.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley had his moments too, but for the most part, yeah, it's always fucking awful.
They don't have to have like personality. You know, they're just physically gifted. You know?
Yep.
I think it all depends on how willing they are to be the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
Like that always kind of seems
yeah.
to be like, and I don't know, in my opinion, what makes a good host that's not entertaining. You know what I mean? Like we're just like, oh, okay, well.
Because I watched a video about Milton. I think it was Milton Berle's one episode of SNL, like back in like the first or second season.
Yeah.
And what a fucking nightmare he was. Milton Berle and Charles Gooding or whatever from Beethoven were just like, did not have a good sense of humor, could not joke about themselves, wouldn't like memorize their lines, when off camera would just break character in the middle of scenes, like were just fucking awful.
Yeah.
And like their episodes never aired again. They were so bad.
Maybe they were just so brilliant. Maybe
Yeah.
it was like Andy Kaufman. Like,
Well, think about Kaufman genius, man.
It's an ensemble too. It's like, you know, Andy Kaufman stuff. He did, you know, some stuff with, but like his like solo weird shit. Like, yeah, that was pretty genius. But he was kind of in his own,
yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
his own thing. I mean,
He's his own different.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But as someone who loves SNL as much as I do, it's just like that shit bugs me because I love SNL so much.
Yeah.
Except for when Lord Michaels wasn't the one in charge for like 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
Those are all awful. So,
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what was he doing then? Just fucking
I think he decided to step away
doing a lot
because
of coke. I mean, just
yeah, probably.
fucking a lot.
That was like during the like when he was really involved. Like whenever he wrote a check or whatever, and he appeared on the air like offering this for like the Beatles to come on or some shit. I remember like he was a lot more active and would actively seek out controversial figures to come on to get the buzz. Like when he
Yeah.
was really in it before he was sort of the mythic figure that he is now, the mythic shadowy figure. So yeah. I don't know. I can talk about SNL forever. I fucking love SNL. I know a lot of people are kind of, but I still consistently just always love it.
Yeah. I like SNL. I mean, I guess my biggest complaint with SNL is just that I honestly feel like a lot of times the fucking sketches go on too long. Like, I mean, I feel like there are a bunch that are just like, okay, I got the joke, and now you're going to do the joke 4 more times. And those are the sketches I don't like.
Colonel Angus. It just went on and on.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, dude.
But they're good. I mean, there's definitely stuff on there that I enjoy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and a lot of it, I even like the reoccurring bits and stuff. Like, I think, you know, all that's good stuff.
Well, the presidential stuff, I think it's
All
one
the
of my
good
favorite-
political
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
is where you're
Sure.
fucking at. But you had a good point about watching all the Matt Foley stuff back to back to back.
Oh, yeah.
and Roz,
It's the
exact
same sketch.
same
It's the
sketch.
same sketch. Yeah. Yeah.
Because after you said that, I went and I did that, and it was like, man,
It's same.
these suck when you watch them back
Yeah.
to back to back.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, there's nothing different.
Uh-huh.
It's like I see now why there was not a Matt Foley movie.
Yeah. I mean, I loved it. But I think I loved it because, as a kid, it wasn't back to back. If that would have been the worst because, well, as a kid, I probably would have loved it a lot because it would have gotten old. But,
And Melissa has videos of us in like middle school and high school. Of course, I'm in front of everybody just doing my best Matt Foley.
Really?
Yeah.
There are videos of this
Oh,
that
yeah.
exist?
Yeah.
Why have they not been shared with the nation?
It's just because they're all on mini VHS. It's just hard to
Really?
convert. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, we got a Patreon. We can probably
us
convert
in her
those.
basement. Yeah. You want to see these? All right, buy some more AV equipment.
Yeah, I do want to see these. Yeah, for sure. They'd be great on our YouTube channel.
Yeah. People love middle school. The middle school impression of strangers doing Matt Foley.
They do it. It's you. I mean, the people who listen to the show,
They would like
They
it.
would
They'd
probably
appreciate
like it. Yeah, the randos on the internet probably.
Probably not so much.
I mean, they might not hate it,
That's true.
but they also might not like it.
This fucker looks like he probably says Castlevania eggs.
Do you guys want to talk about this game anymore, or are we done?
I think we're done. I got
I
nothing
think you
else.
pretty much got through it all. There's
Yeah.
8 fucking
All right.
events.
Yeah.
9 of them are the same.
Yeah. One of my favorite comments in chat when I was streaming this on Twitch was Willie said, "This game is 70% puns and 30% nothing," and that is honestly, you could put that on the back of the box because it is 70% puns and 30%
70% puns. Fuck it, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
All right.
At least I know what I'm
Love a
getting
good
into.
Some more material. Well, do you have any achievements?
I do. I have a few achievements. These came in from Twitch chat. I got a bunch of them, so thank you very much. This is the first one I've got. If he dives, he dives. In order to unlock, if he dives, he dives. And there's a little bit of a, okay, so before I get into this, for the longest time, we thought that Mark the Shark was a dolphin because he kind of does look like a dolphin.
Yeah.
To the point where
He looks like the dolphin that has sunglasses and the beret on the tuna fish can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if he dives, he dives. You suffer a rocky run with Dolphin Lundgren and fail to finish with a qualifying time. And that came in from Edgelord Kyle. The second I've got is, and I'm sorry because so many references to this were made already that I didn't know were going to be made. But this one is Limp Bizkit. In order to unlock Limp Bizkit, you use the chocolate starfish to save all the green fish in the hot dog flavored water by feeding them candy canes.
Yes, there are some candy canes. Straight up, just drop candy canes in there.
That one came in from Game Bud Prime Nate. And then the last one I've got is Patrick Star in porn. And in order to lock Patrick Star in porn, view the nude starfish victory screen 69 times. This came in from John, aka Resting Twitch _face. We haven't talked about this yet, but you can see the starfish's penis in this game. When in his victory pose, he stands like a starfish with his arms out and his legs akimbo, and he has a tiny penis. I mean, I don't know how else to say it.
But
These kids want accuracy in their marine life.
I mean, I know none of the listeners are going to be able to see this, but I can share it with you here at the table. And you can tell me whether or not you think this is a penis or not. This very much is like the hidden penises in the Little Mermaid cover.
it's kind of high up, but starfish
It might be a
don't
belly.
have belly buttons.
It might be a belly button. They might be going for belly button.
Look, I like the penis. It looks like a little baby dick. A little
it does.
baby dick.
It does.
Yeah.
You could probably fit like 5 of those in your mouth.
We weren't recording that earlier.
No, we weren't. We weren't.
Damn. that was fucked up.
That was a great callback just for you and me. That was not the listener. They don't know we were talking about how many
Sorry.
dicks we could fit in our mouth.
And what links you have to go to fit the most in your mouth.
Right.
Dave went the small infantile dick route. I was like, just small, like adult guy dicks. And he was like, no, baby dicks would be a lot easier.
Logistically,
You're not
grown
wrong.
men
You're not
don't
wrong.
work because you can only get them side by
so
side.
This woman, she's got like 5 little baby boys, all 5 dicks in her mouth at once.
Yeah.
World record. That's the only way.
That's the only way to do it.
Maybe that one of the listeners can weigh in. Like, what is the record of how many dicks in a mouth?
Because we don't know and we need to know.
We
If
don't
it's,
know. It's
if it's
very
more
important.
than
Yeah.
2, I mean,
Guinness refuses
awesome.
to take our calls. So
I'm sure porn's got their own thing, and they got the awards and all that. I'm sure there's
you think there's no word for that?
I think there's
Every
recognition
year.
for it.
Yeah. Yeah, every year.
Trying to get 4 dicks in this mouth this year.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Who's the Wayne Brady of that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Shmaine Tatey? What's his name?
Do you guys have any achievements for this game?
Booty Doo Kenner?
Booty Doo Kenner?
I've got, okay, it's a journey. Mamma Mia.
Please. Okay.
See, and you unlock Mamma Mia by beating that relay race, the jump of the hurdles, the shark level, and the relay race.
Okay.
Because if you play all those, you're very experienced with ABBA.
Right.
So you gotta love ABBA,
Gotta.
and if you love ABBA, then you gotta love Mamma Mia.
Okay.
So Mamma Mia.
Okay.
There you
All
go.
right.
Yeah.
I like that. Do you like Mamma Mia?
I've seen half of the new one.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. I've never seen it, so I'm just curious.
No,
Yeah.
neither me.
No.
No.
But I don't
My
like.
dad's a big ABBA fan.
Yeah. I
can
see.
see
I don't really know a lot of
Loves
ABBA,
ABBA.
songs or anything. So.
Yeah.
Another one the McElroys used to use on the intro for their show before they stopped.
Oh, that was an ABBA song.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's all I got.
I got some questions.
Yeah.
I got some questions.
Questions.
If you were to buy this game, we can all play this one except for me because I know the answer. But if you were to buy this game loose, how much do you think you'd pay for it on average?
$16.
$16. What do you think, Casey?
I was like 7.
7?
7.
Yeah.
Actual retail value of the Super Aquatic game starring the Aquabats, or AKA, no, I'm sorry, it's not James Bond's Crazy Sports. This is the North American version.
American
sorry,
version, yep.
specifically. On average, loose on pricecharting.com at the time of this recording is $4.56.
Oh,
All right. Smoked.
Yeah. You can't even buy a fucking combo at Wendy's for that.
Nope.
Now, with
You
that,
can hardly buy a Twitch subscription for that.
that is true. That is just barely cheaper than a Twitch subscription. How much? I mean, is it worth it?
No.
No, you don't think so?
Not unless you're a collector.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay. That's 2 no's. All right. And I agree. No, not unless you're a collector. But I was really excited to see that it was that inexpensive.
So now I'm just thinking about a pun because you were just like, oh, that's
Please.
2 no's. I love tuna steak.
Tuna.
Yeah,
Like
there
tuna.
you go,
Tartar.
Do you like that? Tuno tartar.
Oh, that was great.
Those no's were raw, like tuno tartar.
Tuna salad. And some crackers.
Tyler, do you think this game belongs on TADPOG's top 100 Super Nintendo games?
Nope.
Yeah. I agree with you.
Bottom 100? Yeah, probably not there either.
No, I don't think
Maybe
so.
a little higher.
Yeah. Would you like to know what Flopsy,
I would love. I'd love it.
a.k.a. the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library 1991 through 1998 by Pat Contry, courtesy of Monster Mold Mike, has to say?
Yeah, fuck yeah. What did it say?
They gave it 2 stars, which I think
All right.
I think they nailed it for
one.
once.
I might agree with.
And it's our friend KY who reviewed it as well.
Damn, okay.
So there we go.
KY's a fan of platformers, clearly.
Very slippery.
Yeah.
Very slippery.
Yeah. Yeah, it's slippery.
But we love you, KY.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I have a t-shirt. I heart KY. Call me.
You got any more questions?
I do. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a beard that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of beard would you give it?
I would give it a gross, muddy swamp beard where you have tried to jump over an electric eel, tripped, and just face planted into a gross, nasty swamp.
Okay.
It's rough, dude.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, Swamp Beard's my favorite monster truck.
Yeah.
Love swamp beard.
It's the greatest.
Grave digger versus swamp beard.
Yeah.
Like the electricity has like some beard hairs like really kind of stiff and at attention through the mud. Even you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, that should be like matty and gross, but you got these
But
fucking
no.
weird fucking
Like,
beard hairs,
like
just, like electrified.
catfish whiskers? Or,
Yeah, like fucking just zipping out there.
All right. I like where this is going.
Yeah. Yeah, the transformation is complete. Catfish face, bitch.
Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this game a pair of glasses, that sums up how you feel about it.
A Bill Gates
What kind of glasses would it be?
a Bill Gates malaria net glasses that go over your face, but they don't fucking work though, and you like get stung by mosquitoes and get malaria.
That's an old plot. Now that I'm transferring 5G signals, now that I'm a human
That's
5G
true.
satellite dish, we don't need to fuck with malaria.
Yeah, that's true. Or Bill Gates. He knows what we all are.
I have some more questions if you guys would like. I have some questions that came in from one Ross Rachel Green
Hell yeah.
from across the pond. We have not been doing well on the quizzes recently.
No.
And I doubt that this will be any different, but let's give it a go anyway. The title of this quiz is My Cat is an Absolute Dick. Ross begins. This story starts on Tuesday. My current wife noticed that my cat's third...
Current wife. Well played, Mr. Rachel Green.
My current wife noticed that my cat's third inner eyelid was showing in the corner of her eyes. I didn't think it was that much of a problem, but having a look on Google, it could be damage to her eye, dehydration, or possibly an infection. I figured we would just wait and see. If this weren't the intro to a quiz, I feel like this probably would have worked out, but it is the intro to a quiz, and I'm
As
guessing...
it turns out, I was right. Everything was fine. Anyway, here's a quiz.
10 questions. Same rules apply. Ross continues, Wednesday, she is rolling around the floor, yowling, and refusing to let me come near her. Thursday, I finally corner her long enough to check her, and under her collar is a big weeping sore. I assumed that the big neck wound was causing her to cry in pain, and the eyelids were because of the resulting infection. So, to the vets we go. After a good checkup, it turns out that the sore is just a surface wound and nothing to be concerned about. The eyelids could be lots of things, but nothing serious in his opinion, and the yowling is because she's in heat.
$500, please.
Yep. 3 totally separate issues.
500 pounds, please.
3 totally separate issues, none of which relate to the others. And it only cost me 70 pounds to find that out. Still, at least she is alive. Anyway, here is another random assortment of NTSC SNES games to question about.
Anyway, here's a cat dildo. Go ahead and just calm your cat down.
Give that cat some dick.
It's full of bees.
Is your cat, Ross, is your cat not fixed? What's up, man? Get that cat fixed.
The Isle of Man's like 90% cats. Are you not allowed to?
Is that how it works? I don't know, man. I couldn't own a cat. I couldn't. There was someone that we knew, he who shall not be named, who never got his female dog fixed, and she had to wear a diaper. Otherwise, she would period all over the house. Get your cat fixed. First question.
I had a cat that were brother and sister, and they fucked. Get your cat fixed. I was very mad at River. Like, that's your sister. These balls are coming off tomorrow. And they did.
to go with the help I'm stuck meme, wasn't she literally stuck in an air vent when that happened?
Ayn was watching because they were all in that room together.
Well, my dog likes to watch incest and cats. What are you going to fucking do? First question.
This isn't right, Tyler. Come here and stop him.
It smells weird in here, Tyler. It smells like cinnamon. This S is a sports game that tries to shake up the monotony of sport by being commentated on by a green chicken.
A sports game commentated on by a green chicken.
Yeah. Probably not the Kellogg's Cornflakes chicken.
Well, I guess it could be.
Super Cereal Bowl.
Cereal ball.
Oh, all right.
Or is it a bowling game? It could be cereal bowl.
Maybe it is. That would make... No, it'd be a turkey then, probably.
Wow, you're
Commentating,
right.
not a green
So
chicken.
is it a sport? It's a track and field game called Chicken Run?
Chicken Run, a fantastic
Super
movie.
Chicken Run?
Super Chicken Run, probably.
I have no fucking clue.
I don't either.
No clue either.
Casey, no.
Nothing.
Okay, then we're going to go with Super Chicken Run.
Super Chicken Run.
Going to lock it in. Mel Gibson's great in that, by the way. Locking it in. It is Super Bowling.
Yeah, you got it. I'm
Super-
sorry.
No,
I messed up this time.
No, you said Super Bowling, and I was the one who was like, it'd probably be a turkey.
Yeah, he talks you out of it.
I did.
Roll the tape back.
Next question. This X is a game that sees you flying power armor and destroying malfunctioning robots. Apparently, hard mode is brutally difficult, and not videos of the game being completed on real hardware exist. I assume no videos of being completed on real hardware exist. So I guess I know what I'm doing. Just gonna make a video
Challenge accepted.
Yeah.
completing this.
Only one. A game starts with an X?
Yeah.
Shooting. I'm just thinking any game starts with an X. Shit.
Xevious,
I mean,
Sure.
Zybots. I don't know if any of
there were
these
no
are on the Super
X-Wing
Nintendo.
game.
X-Wing.
Yeah, X-Wing. I don't think there were any of those
in
on the Super Nintendo, but fuck, I don't know. Super Bowling?
Zarkabard, but as a shooter.
Excalibur. I mean,
Excalibur. Oh, it still could be.
Power armor, destroying robots.
mech power armor.
X-Mech.
I don't know.
X-Men, but with mechs.
There you go.
Probably
Perfect.
is what it is.
Yep.
I have no idea. Which one of these horrible answers would we like to go with?
Xanadu? Or is
Xanadu, locking it in.
Or is there like a Xanados? Or
Zana not going to fucking work here anymore. It is X-Zone.
X-Zone?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a great spell.
Can't catch Vanish first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of cool, actually.
X-Zone. Yeah, we should try that out. I mean, one day we're going to have to.
You're right. You're right.
Next question. This G sees you playing as Hercules in his quest for immortality.
G. Mm-hmm. Greek myths.
Greek myths. Are we... any opposed?
Lock it in.
Greek myths, locking it in. It is gods.
All right.
Next question. This S has an exciting title, but is really a mahjong game.
Super bouncing titties.
Super bouncing titties. I'm going to go ahead and lock that in because I don't have any better guesses. And that does sound pretty exciting.
Very plausible.
All right. Super bouncing titties, locking it in. It is Shanghai 2 Dragon's Eye.
Dragon's
All right.
titties.
Look, I know this is only the second date, but do you mind if I touch your dragon's eye? I bought you a seafood dinner and everything.
It's very scaly. My dragon's eye's covered in Rice Krispies.
Take me to the vet, Daddy. Next question. This D is a one-on-one fighting game that sees you, a member of Doom Squad, betraying your team and fighting for freedom.
Doom Squad.
Doom Squad, the game.
Doomsday. Doom Runner.
It's a one-on-one fighting game.
Dragon Force. Dragon's Dogma. Doom Fighter.
I like a Doom Fighter. Doomfighter.
Dookie shoot.
Dookie shoot. Locking it in. It is Doomsday Warrior.
Dookie shoot.
Dookie shoot. Otherwise noted. Otherwise noted Europe as Dookie shoot.
Nothing but
Next question. This C sees you playing as a half human, half monkey boy who sets out on a quest to rescue his girlfriend after she is abducted by a demon.
Half boy, half monkey.
Half human, half monkey boy.
Monkey boy. So is that like 3/4 human?
Yeah, maybe.
Don't know.
Yeah.
Monkey boy.
Basically just a human with a tail is probably what it is.
With a C. Is that right?
With a C, yes. That's not Congo's Caper, right?
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I got nothing better than that.
I've never played it. I don't even know if it got... Yeah, it got released, right? Congo's Caper got released, yeah?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you want to go with that, or do you
Yeah,
want to...
let's go with that.
Congo's Caper, I don't think it's right, but I'm going to lock it in.
I want to be right.
It is Congo's Caper.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Jesus fucking-
All right.
All right.
Good job.
Ugh.
That's one.
Yikes. We could have had Super Bowling, but I fucking talked you out of it. Next question. This K is a racing game that features races in Treasure K, or Key, maybe? K, C-A-Y, K, Key.
It's K. I remember that
K?
book, Timothy's K, we read in elementary school.
Okay. Every kiss begins with Timothy's K.
Yep.
Port Elizabeth and Wrecker's Reef.
Did they say what style of game it was?
It's a racing game.
Racing game.
And it begins with K. It features races in Treasure K, Port Elizabeth, and Wrecker's Reef.
Calypso Cars.
I'm liking that. Cars with a K, right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Calypso Cars. Locking it in. It is a game I own. Kawasaki Caribbean Challenge.
All right.
This G, I've never played it, if that makes it any better. It was
It
like,
does.
yeah.
It does.
Okay. This G is an action adventure puzzle game based on a cartoon series set in Spoonerville.
Say it again. Shit.
This G is an action adventure puzzle game based on a cartoon series set in Spoonerville.
Fuck. I know that.
Where did the Goonies live?
Astoria.
Astoria. Fuck it.
Spoonerville. Why does that sound super
sounds super
familiar?
familiar. All right, let's go through Nicktoons.
Okay. Doug.
Doug.
Rugrats. Ren and Stimpy.
Angry Beavers. All Real Monsters.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog. Fuck.
Ooh, Gat Gog. Gog Gats. Gog.
Gog. Spoonerville. Fuck.
Just okay. What is a cartoon that starts with the letter G? Garfield.
Uh-huh.
We got Garfield. Now someone else go.
Spoonerville. Fuck. Because I want to think it's like an old, like not King of the Hill, but
It's very adulty.
God damn it.
I'm stumped. No G's. Gummy bears.
I'm going to be so mad.
No,
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears won't
Bounce.
live in Spoonerville.
They're
though.
bouncing here and there and Spoonerville.
We've never been outside of our little town, Spoonerville.
So you think it's a Nicktoon? You're leaning that way?
No, I feel like it's something like more adult.
Gargoyles. Gargoyles was animated.
Gargoyles. But that was,
Spoonerville.
yeah, I
Like
don't
New
know.
York City.
Again. Well,
New York City.
Yeah. Who knows, though? Where else do they have gargoyles, though? Not a place called Spoonerville.
They have one. Spoonerville has one gargoyle.
One gargoyle.
Yeah.
I've
And-
been there. I have a
Yeah.
selfie. I took a really great selfie.
Oh, that's pretty good, yeah.
Fucking
It's so
fucking
hot.
amazing. My hands in my pants. I was touching myself. You can't capture that kind of magic again.
Not in Spoonerville.
Shit, I don't know. It's in there somewhere. I'm going to be so
Was
pissed
just
off.
Right.
Just tell me before I go mad.
Gonna lock in Garmfield.
Goonies. Goonies 2.
Fucking fuck.
I knew
Fucking
it. I knew
fuck.
it. I knew it.
What is it?
We mentioned this game early on in this very podcast episode.
Oh, really?
Choctaw was on for it.
Goof Troop?
It's Goof Troop.
Oh, I would not have gotten there.
It's Goof Troop.
I don't feel so bad. I
Disney.
would not have gotten there.
Yeah.
Next question. This P is a sci-fi RPG which sees the main character, Chesney, activate an ancient machine called the Dalgren. I'm sorry, the Dalgren.
Grin.
Mm-hmm.
So what does it start with?
A P.
P.
Chesney.
Kenny Chesney's.
Kenny Chesney's sci-fi adventure. I would believe that.
As a first name, that's like, it's cool. I like that. It's like,
Chesney?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of neat.
Let me spell it for you.
Girl or boy, it doesn't matter.
Because I'm curious if it'll alter how you
Isn't it
feel
for
about
a girl?
Yeah. Or a little guy. Little
Chesney and Roscoe.
it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Chezni. We still on board?
No.
Yeah. I'm about to say.
Not for boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chesney is the main character in the sci-fi RPG that starts with P. Not Phantasy Star, because that is a Genesis game.
Yep. Plex Storm.
Plex Storm, yeah. Locking it in. It is Paladin's Quest. Or as I like to pronounce it, Paladin's Quest.
Paladin's Quest. Yeah, been there.
Paladin's Quest. Next question. This A is a parody of Konami's Track and Field series.
Awesome track and field.
This game, Aquatic games, starring
Sure.
the Aquabats, the.
I think, yeah, they're going to get this wrong. It's
That's
gonna be so fucking
the
funny.
Super Aquatic Games.
Oh,
Aquatic game. There, he always does the the.
The Super.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Aquatic Games.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, that's a really good point because it is the Super Aquatic Games. But I think that's what I don't know. I think that's what he's trying to do.
Konami's Track and Field.
I think we're mind games.
Yeah,
I think we're in mind
I
games.
think you've got it.
Okay. Let's
But-
go for it.
What are we're batting? We got one.
One.
right?
One.
It is the Aquatic Games starring James
Woot,
Bond.
woot.
All right. Two.
Left the super off of there, which I think he was just
Thank
trying to
you.
really throw us off. And then the last question. Aliens abduct you and hold you aboard their ship. They tell you that they will destroy Earth unless you can show them a video game that proves Earth is worth saving. What do you show them? Ross says, I might go with the Mass Effect series because it shows humans working together with their new alien friends.
It can, or the humans can dominate the galaxy and wipe out the whole intergalactic board and replace them all with humans.
Regardless, you're probably going to try to have sex with an alien. That might.
It shows what humans are really all about.
I mean, when I played Mass Effect 2, I was fucking Captain Kirk and that shit. I was like, you bet I'm going to fuck that alien. I don't know what she looks like.
Tally, come on.
Yeah.
I can't have Tally. Fuck this game. I better be able to in the sequel.
Ross ends. Granted, there's a fair amount of genocide in there, but I think we come across okay.
Mass Effect, that's pretty solid.
Earthbound, it's right there in the name.
It's true.
Save Earth with Earthbound.
Learn all about how we send our children out to kill dogs with bats and beat other people.
Yeah. But they don't kill them, right? They run away pretty much.
They run away.
Yeah.
They run away. Or they become tame.
Right. Like, are we trying to convince them that we're good people, or are we just trying to show them a game
Or
that
do
they're
we
like,
have-
holy shit, humans made this?
Do we have art that's worthy of saving? Thank you, my wife.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What are these? They're like cookie cupcakes.
I have no idea.
These look good. Yeah, they're like
Oh, all right. All right.
like cookie dough, maybe
Yeah.
in a cupcake.
Yeah.
Hot and melty. Chocolatey in the middle.
I mean, part of me wants to say something like something very like expert. I mean, my initial, one, like my brain went, oh, Fallout, but it's like, oh no, that shows us how we deserve to be destroyed, and our nature is never going to change. I guess there's also BioShock, where we're always struggling against, ourselves and our nature, and there are good people, but I mean, it's not perfect.
I think I showed them Katamari Damacy.
we engulf the universe.
That's not even humans. That's just like pretty much stars, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not doing anything. That's just like showing the aliens that we can make a badass game.
Okay.
That or Guitar Man, one or the other.
Show them The Sims, where we can take away the ladder off the swimming pool.
Yeah, this is human killing simulator.
We like manipulating each other.
Yeah, all right.
Or Black and White, where this is what we do when we like to play God.
Yeah, Ultima Online. Yeah. Does it have to be a video game?
Civilization.
Show them checkers.
Yeah, show them chess.
The aliens are like, "Fuck, this is some good shit right here." How's the horse move again? We're aliens. We're new here.
Tic-tac-toe.
Yeah, tic-tac-toe, tic-tac-toe, tic-tac-toe. I like that.
Nah, good callback.
I can't win. How do I win? I just have fun playing. That's the point, my friends. That's the point.
Dungeons and Dragons.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's the game.
Eye
Yeah.
of the Beholder for the Super Nintendo. Good
Perfect.
choice.
Yeah. the evolution of D&D from a mass war game down to a personalized struggle through the additions. So yeah, Dungeons and Dragons as a whole.
Nice.
That's it.
All right.
We're done.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
The cookie cupcake?
Cookie
Yeah,
cupcake.
it's really good.
Very
Well, I'm dying to know what we're going to do next week.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do it still?
We should. I think we should put it in the podcast one more time.
Okay. We'll give it one more try.
One more
to
try.
see if it sticks, okay?
I'm going to get this batter up peripheral, put one end on the ground, put my head on the other end, wild and crazy kid style, turn the circle. I'm going to pull my pants down. Okay,
Oh, please, God. Oh, fuck, yeah. Look
So
at
my
that.
no holes out.
Fuck,
Yeah,
man.
it's very
Which is
hairy.
the bat and which is your dick? I don't even know.
That had my blue chew. Yeah,
Fuck,
we
man.
don't know.
2 baseball bats. What are we going to play 2 games of baseball?
The one that says Louisville Slugger is my dick.
But that's only when it's soft.
So I'm gonna turn a circle, point mine on a random direction.
Yeah, please.
Say the prayer.
Yeah,
We
let's
all
do it.
love to say.
Fuck yeah.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop the disgusted look on Casey's face.
Yeah.
What the fuck did they just do?
You've been here for this
Did they
before.
come?
I need to poop.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's my poop face.
Oh, okay. If you need to poo in this.
Holds up 22-ounce monster empty small mouth hole.
I haven't finished it, but you can poo in it if you want. 5'11", not to be confused with 3'11".
Oh, damn. See, I was about said 411.
The 411. Call
Amber-
before you dig.
Amber's the color of whose energy?
Amber's.
5'11". I'm gonna say the S's.
It is the S's. Yeah,
New one, new game.
it is a new one. Any guesses?
Super baseball.
It is SOS.
Cool.
All right. SOS.
It's a game I've heard of. I've never played it. I think it involves
Planes.
escaping from a sinking ship,
Okay.
but I'm not positive.
Sure.
That could be fun, I guess.
It
I
could
don't-
be, maybe.
I don't know.
Probably
and I
not.
could also be wrong. It could be a World War II game. You know,
It could be.
Could be
Yeah, it could be
SOS, the Battle in the
Could be
Pacific, or
submarines.
some shit like that. Who- I
Sink
don't
or
know.
swim.
SOS
Yeah.
Down Periscope starring Kelsey Grammer.
Come on.
Great
Come
show.
on. Stop being silly. You know they won't.
Stop
ever-
pretending that God grants wishes.
Yeah, they don't. They don't do that.
That was a million prayers. We didn't
Yeah.
even get half of that.
Right. Right. Casey, have a good poo.
I hope it's just that.
Oh no. Oh no. Would you like to wait for Casey to get back from his poo, or would you like to go ahead and wrap it?
He's a long pooer, so you may as well go ahead.
Let's go. I feel like we're right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, right. We're just on the exit stuff.
Yeah.
He would just sit there for
Can you
anyway.
text Casey real quick and tell him thanks for being on the show?
Everything will be locked. The lights will be out when you get back. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Tune in next week for SOS. In the meantime, while you wait for that sweet SOS SEX we're going to be having,
That's good.
we're on Facebook. There's just TADPOG on Facebook. Episode posts, memes. If you're a fan, you like that dank shit, TADPOG Nation.
Let's face it, if you've made it this far into the show, congratulations,
Yep.
you're a fan.
You are now. Did you just leave it on while you were working or driving, not really paying attention? Oh, well, now you're a fan.
Yeah, didn't read the terms of service.
$1 on Patreon, please.
Yeah. Patreon.com/TADPOG.
So you can...
We got a tooth fairy to pay.
That's true. We set the bar at $5. Come on. So you can... Also, are you a good-natured, organized person who likes good, organized chat? Well, I got the Discord for that.
Yeah, it's bit.ly/TADPOG Discord. This week we're playing Garfield Kart Furious Racing on Thursday for Game Buds. That's a channel that's in Discord.
Hell yeah.
So if you own that game, come join us. Get on Discord. Come join us.
Do you want to leave us a package? There's probably... Are we out of packages for the great tasting?
Yeah, I haven't got any new ones.
Okay. If there's anything else you want to send us for the future, have us mostly for an intro. Send it to TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, PO Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. We're paying our very exclusive, expensive calling service to go through our past voicemails, so we'll be caught up. But if you have a new one for us, that's 270-883-2555. You want a shirt? Shirts.tadpog.com. You want a mask? Mask.tadpog.com. We're at Tadpog_podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Dave, you're on that Twitch?
I do. I stream on Twitch Friday nights, Sunday nights. Just search for TADPOG on Twitch. You'll find it.
Like those Friday night chill streams.
Yeah.
By the fire.
Yeah. Last night's stream was a fucking disaster. It really was. It was a real disaster. Technical issues. But the good news is that during that stream, I've got the wheels going for a Shamu presents SeaWorld Deep Sea Adventures GameCube stream I'm going to do. Man, we raised enough money for a Shamu cosplay, so that's going to happen. We just need to get the community goal, the channel currency. We just need to meet that, but that's going to happen. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I ordered the onesie today. It's fucking shipped, so should have that within a couple days.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, give me a lot of opportunity to modify it.
Look at Shamu's giant dick.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun stream. So I'll be doing that soon. I want to thank Zalnop for Zalnop mods for me on Twitch, and he's a very, very good mod, and also like really helped me figure out how to get like set up the goals and stuff for the Shamu stream.
That's awesome.
So I really appreciate it, Zal.
Most importantly, we got that Patreon.
Patreon.
So big ups, man, getting that executive tier level. Thank you, Edgelord Kyle Purtleball.
Yeah, he's got his executive producer sound effect on Twitch now, which is Go for Chucks.
Hey, that's the return of Sean K. Reynolds. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Sean Reynolds. Thank you. And then big ups, Nathan Eaton.
Game Bud Prime.
Man, he's in that tier too.
Yeah.
And increased just because Dig Dougie.
Thanks, Dig
Thank
Dougie.
you, Dig Dougie.
Fucking A, man. Got I don't know why I said fucking A, man. I like never say that.
Fuck A, man.
Fucking A, man. Got to drywall the McDonald's. Go wake my ass up at 5 a.m.
Dig Dougie fucking hammer up some drywall.
I don't know, man. But thank you. Thank you, guys. If you would also like to give us money, you can do that. Patreon.com/TADPOG. We try to get a bonus episode up each month. That's kind of the goal.
There's a big backlog of shit to go through.
Yeah. So there's going to be more of that. We're going to have, like you said earlier, we're going to have that all calls episode on Patreon. We're going to be doing we're going to eat all that food that has been sent in. We'll do a video for that on Patreon. Yeah.
Casey wants to join us for that.
Awesome. Yeah, great.
So he's like, it's a bunch of hot sauces, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, we need help eating all, because it's a lot of stuff.
It is.
So yeah, we need help.
I think is that all we got? All right. Well,
I got some executive producers
Yeah,
to
there you
thank.
go.
Speaking of Patreon and all that, this episode was executive produced by the following people. These are the folks who donate on Patreon at $20 a month, $20 or more a month. We've got Usurper Grim, God Emperor Alex Pena, Cousin David Galino, Cthusiast Jeff Miners, Coronavirus Savior Cubicle Monkey, Zeus Laser, Steve Dixon, Plinko Nick Price, Clambro Cody Phillips, Lint Liquor Joseph Phillips, Bantha Master, Executive Producer Dig Dougie, The Eightfold Daniel Abernathy, Time Lord Josh Edwards, Game Bud Prime Nathan Eaton, Matt Gentile aka Gentle G, Magical Sleeper aka Big Dick Pie Baker Chris Vaughn, Laud Mulaney Dennis, Pinball Archmage Chris Edler, congratulations on your marriage, and I'm sorry you couldn't be on this episode. Sandwich Pope Phil Hawkins, Drinksmith Joey Webster, Big Daddy Paul Anderson, and Master Cycle Baron Kevin Link.
Speaking of congratulations on your marriage, I believe when this comes out will be Marriage Eve for the G's.
Yeah, I think that you are right. Yeah. That is.
Because I think they're getting married on Thursday.
I think it's Thursday, yeah.
Just drop on Wednesday. So happy Marriage Eve. G's.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, right. Yeah, Marriage Eve. Right. Yeah. Phew, man, that's.
Go ahead and listen to this, rile you up for your wedding night. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Get the juices going.
This is a perfect one.
Yeah.
Before you have sex for the very first time.
Yeah, put this on. Yeah, for sure.
I hope you're both very excited about losing your virginity.
They've saved themselves, yes.
Yeah.
But please make sure that this is playing.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to.
You have to.
You got to. Ross did.
Yeah.
Since Ross did, everybody else has to.
That's it. That's all I got. Thank you to everybody who donates on Patreon.
Hell yes. Thank you so much.
It does mean a lot.
God.
It is absolutely the metric from which I now measure the success of the show.
Yeah.
Because we don't get like counts anymore on listens and stuff since we changed platforms.
Yeah.
I mean, we get counts from like some platforms, but they're so small that I choose to ignore them. So just Patreon now.
Yep. So our theme song is Moves by Sigmar Drive. Link to that track found on the show notes at tadpog.com. Hey, you want to close it out, Dave?
Like Casey, pinching a loaf.
So until next time. I got shit, dog.
I honestly, I don't know. I felt like I was gonna throw up too, and that was weird. And I'm glad I did.
You felt like you were going to throw up?
Yeah, I was like kind of getting that like swallowy, like salivating kind of.
That's why that you got the hell out of here.
Yeah, I was like, oh god, I don't want to fucking blow. Like you're like joking about. I'm like, oh god, I hope I don't.
You're better now?
Does that help for your butt? No, I'm okay.
It'll help for the.
Oh no, I don't have it up here, but I felt like I thought I was gonna like blow up, but I didn't. It was like a nice solid one.
All right, good.
Sorry, I don't mean to like talk about my butt like that.
That's okay. We needed a stinger. This is great.
Oh god. No, I didn't use it. Foreign, you know. I'm American. Fuck that.
You didn't use the bidet?
No.
Say if it was a rough one, I would have definitely used it. I don't want to reach back there. Kind of where you reach down, you feel the heat coming off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
definitely that last dab. I mean, I was not shy about it either, and I knew it when it was like sitting on like probably the top of my stomach. I was like, this is gonna be bad later. And it is right now.
Thank you. We were just wondering what we would do for a stinger.
Yeah.
So
Right.
thank you
Yeah,
so
no,
much.
So how about a
that's
stinging
great.
butthole?
No, thank you. No.
No,
Yeah.
that's it. We just got it.
Oh,
Perfect.
God.
Not unless you put hot sauce on your fingers first.
But you know what? I love this. I love it. I just do. I like, you know it's coming. You're like, I don't know if I can pay for this later. And you're like, I'm going to enjoy it now. I'm going to hiccup. I'm going to sweat. I'm going to have my endorphins kick in.
Oh,
but
the
you
last
know.
dab.
You know. Yeah. Like, or any like super duper hot. Like, you just go like get like super duper hot, chicken wings. You're like, I'm going to fucking feel this later. And it's cool. There's like, so like you got like heat seat, warmers in your car, right? Which is some people are blessed that
some
way.
people do,
like my bitch
The
ass
van
wife
does
has the
oddly
fucking heated
enough.
seats. I'm going around the clock seats are up there and they smell like mildew. No, but so if you ever have the luxury and you're riding with someone who's a baller, that's a real job. They've got heated seats. You're not used to it, right?
Yeah.
So that like this like warm, unconventional, unfamiliar for most of us feeling on this like warmed butthole. Fuck. Right? Yeah. You're like, am I leaking? Like, is this what a period
Do I have
feels
a
like?
fever?
Yeah. Olestra, they outlawed that shit fucking years ago. That's what it feels like right now. Like a moist, warm, albeit this one is very, very tingly.
Man, these are pretty
Wow.
good adjectives.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like these
Yeah.
things,
Kind of invigorated.
You're like a chef of shit.
Invigorated bowels. Oh,
man.
yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. And that last dab was a chunky hot sauce. Like, it wasn't like smooth, like pureed, vinegar strained. Like, you know, it was like, there was chunks of shit. And I think that's what did me in.
You can feel them coming back.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, this is really lingering and then going through phases. Like, oh, here comes another little nugget of fucking pepper or something. That was a seed. Oh, it really burns.
You've got to have an anal orgasm.
Yeah, I'm for the last fucking 2 hours.
Man, I was about to pause this. What? Carry on.
Yeah, just carry on with that butthole sweat.
I was about to say, I think you would like some from the prostate going up that way.
Oh man, look, yeah, find it. I mean, you have to put some like lipstick on though, Tyler. I can't. I love you, bro, but you gotta put me in the mood, baby.
You just turn over. It's fine.
He won't see me.
It's all the same in the dark.
Fuck, you probably won't even be awake.
I'll shave my arm so you
Yes.
don't feel
there
the
we
hair
go. There you
on my
go.
wrist as I get up in there.
That's your wedding ring.
That's-
Yeah.
Okay, you could have used your right hand, but I feel the wedding ring.
That's
I'm
intense.
left-handed. You want me to use my That's the being
The ring
considerate.
stays on.